Hello and welcome to another Saturday night Stack Chat with me, the Stack Collector. It's the only place to be on a Saturday evening, and a massive welcome to everybody in the chat. Who we got here? 𝗵𝗵𝗁, 𝗀𝗂𝗃𝗏 and BBA. Congratulations guys, you were the first 3 people in the chat and you have won 10 groin coins a piece already, chaps. Well done to you guys, and also well done to the comment of the week this week, who has also got themselves 10 groin coin as well. We've also got 𝗫𝗫𝗃𝗀𝗃's here as well, Luke's here as well. Who else we've got here? Sandy Millington is here, fantastic to see you guys. Villainous Bounty, 𝗫𝗫𝗃𝗀 if I've not said you already. Danny Millington, both halves of the power couple, that is the Millingtons. It's great to see you both here, guys. Thank you very much. 𝗪𝗺𝗺 Collector's here. Thank you very much for coming across, buddy. It's fantastic to see you here. Who else have we got? We've got, let's have a look. We've got 𝗫𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗫. I think I saw Silver Stag in there as well. There's also Barry Wiggins, my good friend. How you doing, Barry? Fantastic to see you, mate. And Silver Punk. Brilliant, fantastic to see we've got Silver Punk here, because we're going to be joined by Silver Punk, so it's great to know you're available, buddy. Who else we got any more? Let's have a look. The 𝗪𝗫𝗁, it's always great to see you, as it is Davinia Robbins as well. And it looks like that may be it. Edward L's here as well. Jeff, Czech Stacker. Oh, it's all the A-listers. Baron Vamsky, Jamie Frost. Jamie's had some Wagyu today. That's always nice to see. I love a bit of Wagyu, me. And I think that is about it. But if I've missed anybody, like I nearly did Kevin Hawthorne all the way from Lakeland, Florida. It's fantastic to see you all. And if I have missed anybody, I do apologise. It truly is awesome to see you all with us tonight. We've got a fantastic evening ahead of us. We've got 2 awesome races. One's going to be a duck race. The other one may not be a duck race. One's the usual Saturday night Stack Chat giveaway, and then we've got the members only giveaway, guys, and we're covering all 3 spectrums on the members giveaway this week, or this month, sorry. We've got a bit of gold, copper and silver in that bundle, so make sure you keep with us to find out what's in there. Ian Attenbury, I don't think I saw you earlier, so I do apologise about that, and it's fantastic to see you here, mate. Calc, my good friend, it's always great to see you. So we'll do things the usual way to start off with, guys. I'll go through the spot prices, do a couple of announcements I've got this week. There's a new release on the Royal Mint. I've got a few pickups and 1 piece of post that I've received from the community. So we'll get those out of the way. Then we'll get Silver Punk on. When I first get Silver Punk on, we'll have a bit of a chat between me and Silver Punk. We're going to kind of ignore the chat during that period of time. So do please bear with us on that. But if you do have any questions, after the duck race, we're going to be doing a Q&A directly with the chat. So if you do have any questions, any queries, or anything you want to say or ask, then just park them till after the duck race and we'll go through them in great detail. If you wanted to, you can pop them in Stack Chat Interact and I'll go through that and come back to any questions. M&J Silver, it's fantastic to see you here, mate. Thank you very much for joining us. So yes, if we do ignore any comments during the first part of having Punk on, don't take it personally. We will come back to the chat later on. Right, guys, what shall we do first? Shall we start off with the spot prices like we normally do? And as you can see down there, guys, I'm getting the hang of this now. I have to point to the left if I want to go right, which is quite annoying, really. But it's a bit like, have you ever seen those backward clocks? You used to get them in pubs, and we used to go anti-clockwise. And so it would be 12, 1, 2, and 1 would be where 11 should be. It was so difficult trying to tell the time with them things. Queen Nessie, fantastic to see you here. Laughing in a tinfoil hat. Davinia is the first person to share in this Stack Chat Interact room tonight, which is fantastic to see. If you do have anything you want to post, do feel free to pop them in the Stack Chat Interact. You will see them instantly on screen, and I'll be going back to it periodically throughout the evening to take a look at that. But no, as we were saying, down there, very interesting on silver. We'll get to that in a minute, but gold has, well, what goes up must come down, as they say, and we have had a little bit of a dip in the price of gold. It's now sitting at £2,485.96 per ounce, which is a drop of £14.71 or 59 0.59%. Big difference between 0.59 and 59. On the dollar, it's gone down to $3,342.11, which is a drop of $12.81 or 0.38%. I'm not too worried about that, guys. We've seen some really strong gains on gold recently, and I think we're going to see that continue to happen going forwards. It will recover, and we will continue to see more all-time highs with gold, because we're hovering up there constantly, aren't we, at the moment with gold. But with silver, this is where it gets interesting, because remember last week we had no movement on the pound on silver, and it's flipped reverse now. So we've had no movement on the dollar this week. So it's gone from $38.25 to $38.25, which is an increase of $0.00 or 0%. For silver on the UK pound, you've got it's now at £28.45, which is a drop of only 6 pence, guys, or 0.21%. And with platinum, I do apologise. Platinum has been doing strong week after week for the last few months, but we have had a bit of a drop with platinum. It's still above £1,000, so still fantastic, but it's now at £1,058.38, which is a drop of £19.02 or 1.77%. On the dollar, it's now sat at $1,422.88, which is a drop of $22.55 or 1.46%. So let me know what you think of that, guys. I think it's to be expected. You know, we've had some absolutely incredible gains across the board in recent weeks in gold, silver, and platinum. So it's not to be expected, is it? I think, we're going to see these dips from time to time. Fantastic time to buy. Are any of you taking the advantage of a dip? Are you looking to pick anything up at the moment? Do let me know in the chat. I will be more than interested to know. Let's have a look. What's this from 𝗪𝗪𝗧? How's it going, guys? Sorry I'm late. I'm on puppy patrol, having to watch my phone while watching the little ones. Oh, bless you. I do love a bit of puppy patrol. Doggos are the best, aren't they? They just enrich your life. I need to get myself a little companion one day soon. Right, okay, so that's for spot prices this week. With announcements, I've got 3 community announcements. I haven't got any articles this week. I wanted to keep it as brief as possible so we can get the one and only 𝗀𝗀𝗃 on as soon as we possibly can. So for announcements, community announcements, of course, we've got the Yorkshire Coin Fair tomorrow. So I'm going to be meeting a few. We'll have a look at that in a minute, BB. That looks very interesting. So we're going to be meeting a few members of the community over at the Yorkshire Coin Fair tomorrow morning. I think it starts at 9:30 a.m. I'll try and be there for when the doors open. We'll have a walk round, do your own thing, walk around the stores, pick up whatever you're looking to get, or just have a browse, and then after that we'll sit down together and have a coffee. Nerd came last month, I think he's coming again. True Legends came last month, I think he's coming again. One of his sellers over on Whatnot, who I know from Germany, Coins and Collectibles, who's a fantastic guy, he may be coming down as well. So if you are in the area and you do want to pop down and meet myself as well as some other absolutely fantastic members of the community, please do so tomorrow. And if you are a member of Stackers Social, bring along a few pieces of silver you'd like to have tested, because I'm going to have the good old Sigma machine there. I'm going to be doing free demos for anybody who's interested, but if you're a member of Stackers Social, you can bring along a few pieces of your own silver. It could be something you bought at the show, it could be something you bring from home, but bring it along and I'll test it for you completely free of charge. And yeah, we've done a few up to here. I did some for Noggy down in Birmingham, I did some for Nerd UK last month at the Yorkshire Coin Fair, and it was great to see his sovereign was legit. It was a half sovereign and it was legit, so that was fantastic to see. This is going to be fun, watching TSC earlier dinner and working out how to set a YouTube channel. Oh, 𝗫𝗺𝗺, if you need any help with that kind of thing, I'm always happy to help, guys. If you've got any questions or queries, give me a shout and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I've helped various members of the community in the past with things like logos and intros and stuff like that. So if you do have any questions, do let us know. Or any of the guys in Stackers Social, they're always more than happy. We've got a creators lounge in there. If you're going to be uploading videos, we'll look to get you added in there, and it's a great space to just share knowledge and ideas with fellow creators. I can see both Bench and Coin, well, both. all Benson Coins, Papa H and 𝗵𝗁𝗃 have all joined us. Every single one of you is a legend, and I'm very happy to see all of you here in the live chat with us tonight, guys. So thank you very much for joining us. Scott M as well, and Rob's Numismatics Archaeology. What an interesting name. I love a bit of numismatic archaeology myself. And yeah, let us know what the oldest coin you've got, because it sounds like you've got some pretty ancient coins there. See the new South Park episode? No, I haven't seen it yet. I do like South Park. I will need to try and hunt that out. Let me just light my cigar quickly. I forgot to do it before I came live. We're still on the black market barber pole. I am really enjoying it. It's a really fun cigar. I love the two-tone colours of them. That's why it's called a barber pole, because it looks like one of those spinning poles you used to get outside a barber. Right, okay, guys, so that's the spot prices out of the way. The community announcements I've got, we've done the Yorkshire Coin Fair. Also, not this weekend, but next weekend, you've got the Silver Punk auction over in Stackers Social. He does it once a month. It's only once a month. It's the first Sunday of every month. He's a fantastic pourer. We're going to see some of his work later on today. But if you are interested in picking up a few pieces of Silver Punk artwork for yourself, that's how you can do it. Head on over to Stackers Social a week tomorrow and get yourself involved in the Silver Punk auction. But also, on the theme of Silver Punk, because we're all about Silver Punk tonight. It's all about Silver Punk tonight. Guys, keep an eye out. I can't tell you too much. Guys. But all I can tell you is Silver Punk related, keep an eye out for something dropping in Stackers Social on Wednesday. There may be a company involved. Charge. But I can't really say anything myself. But do keep an eye out on Wednesday. That's all I can say on that one. And I seriously, guys, you know, if I give you a heads up about something, it's something that's going to be good. You know, I don't often remind people to enter the duck races on Stackers Social, etc. But if I go out of my way to remind you, it means something's good's coming. So do keep an eye on Stackers Social on Wednesday if you're able to do so. Jack Stacks, my good friend, Numis Nutter as well, Israel Coins. It's fantastic to see all of you here with us. But that's all the announcements for this week. Let's do the new release, the singular, the new release. Well, there's variants of it, but there's only one new release this week. So let's have a good look at it right here. Here we go. Okay, so it's this one right here. It's 200 years of the modern railway, 2025. £2 coin. So you've got it in a number of different variants, as I say. You've got the silver proof right here. You've got that will be the 𝗵𝗃𝗃 silver proof. Yeah, 𝗵𝗃𝗃, I can see it right there. That's the normal size, £2 size silver proof. You've got the gold proof right here, and you've also got the brilliant uncirculated. So we'll start off with the brilliant uncirculated. A lot of the details will be the same, but the mintages, etc., will be different. So this one is minted to order. There's no limited mintage on there whatsoever, so it means as many as they sell, they will create. I like the design. If you're a fan of the railways, you probably will like it. If railways bore you, you're probably not going to be a fan. Let's be honest on this one. But I love the artwork right there, the Victorian style artwork you've got right there. I mean, you've got a beautiful depiction of a very early steam locomotive engine right there. And yeah, let's have a look at the details on this one. We've got designer William Webb. Of course, it's Martin Jennings for the obverse, as usual. It's 12 grams, the same as all £2 coins. Denomination of £2, a copper nickel inner and an outer nickel brass ring on it. So yeah, a very nice coin. We'll have a quick look at the proof versions. First of all, you've got the gold proof right here. Let's have a look at the mintage first off. It's a limited edition 100. That surprises me. I had a feeling we were going to see a mintage of 200 on this one, purely because we're celebrating 200 years. So maybe on the 𝗵𝗃𝗃, I don't know, but I was expecting 200 on the mintage. They normally like to do things like that. This one, you've got yellow gold inner and a rose gold outer ring as well, but otherwise the design is exactly the same. Same designer, William Webb, and this one weighs 15.98 grams because it's gold, not silver, and it's a little bit heavier. But we've got a maximum coinage mintage of 260. So we're doing something. Oh, I know why that is, guys. I know why that is. That's because they've put in a load in a Let me go on to normal. Here we go. It'll be because of this. So we've got 50 of them are going in these boxes right here. So you've got an old George IV, George IV shilling right there, and that comes with the gold-proof inbox, etc. So there's 50 of them available through with the set. There's 100 available just on the proof on its own, and we'll have a quick look at the silver-proof version. So this is the standard size silver-proof, a limited mintage of 4,000. It's going to cost you 87 quid, and we'll have a look. As we can see right here, we've got 925 sterling silver inner and 925 sterling silver plated with fine gold outer ring on it, and once again you've got the weight of 12 grams right there. Maximum mintage 5,500, so there's a 1,500 that aren't being sold individually like this. We'll probably soon see what the reason for that is going to be. But on the 𝗵𝗆, and if you don't know what 𝗵𝗆 is, it's just a double thickness coin. So it'll have the same diameter of a normal £2 coin, but it'll be twice as chunky right there. And you can see it's a good old chunky boy, isn't it? But this one's limited to 1,350, and we've got maximum mintage of 1,360. So there's an additional 300 there. So we'll see what's going on that one. PNC cover coin. Good call, 𝗕𝗂𝗃, good call. Yeah. Some of them will be used for covers, like 𝗕𝗂𝗃, say the PNC covers, etc., etc. So good call on that one, 𝗕𝗂𝗃. Yeah, so we've got 24 grams, so as you can see, it's twice the thickness, twice the weight, and you've got sterling silver as well. So that, guys, is the, oh dear, I was doing so well, but there we go. We need one cock-up of the evening, at least, don't we, guys, don't we? So that's the new release for this week. Let me know what you think. I'm a fan of trains. My granddad used to love trains. I come from a mining family, and trains were always very integral to mining, weren't they? You know, you used to have the little end, of course, not size of proper trains, but the little engines, you know, carrying things in and out of a mine, and then you'd be, you know, loading the coal onto the train to go all over the country, etc. And he used to have, my granddad used to have little model trains, and they were carved out of coal. And they were so cool. I don't know what ever happened to them, but they were, I used to grow up going around to my granddad's all the time. I used to be mesmerised by these little model trains he had that were carved out of actual coal themselves. And that was super cool. So do let us know. Cool, I can see 𝗁𝗂𝗃's here with us. He's a good friend of mine, a good old 𝗁𝗂𝗃. So thank you very much for joining us, my friend. It's fantastic to have you here. 𝗁𝗂𝗃's going to be joining me again soon. Now, I know what you say. You know, it's been too long as far as I'm concerned. 𝗁𝗂𝗃 is the most regular guest I have on the Stack Charts, and that's, I'm going to be honest with you guys, because we're good friends. You know, I'm friends with 𝗁𝗂𝗃, so you know, I really like having him on for just a good old chat. But yeah, but tonight's guest is Silverpunk. He's going to be joining us in a little while. Not a huge fan of sterling silver, says Bitspan. Oh, that's a shame. I love sterling silver. Big fan of sterling silver, and any silver really. You know, there's some beautiful world coins out there with all different manners of silver contents, from 640 to 835 to 720, and it doesn't really matter to me, you know, exactly what the silver content is. I'm you know, if I like the coin, I like the coin, if you know what I mean. But fair enough. I know there's a lot of people out there that are all about the modern bullion and the 999 stuff. That's fair. But I do like a bit of sterling silver, especially when it comes to antiquities and things like that. Let's have a look what we've got here. That's food done. Barry's sorted his meal out. That's fantastic to hear. I've got mine ready for when I'm done. There used to be one of those 1-foot rail track things in Chester, i.e. Street, with a stream engine. Oh, so cool, that is. That is so cool. 𝗵𝗆𝗄𝗃 is here. How you doing, 𝗵𝗆𝗄𝗃? He's another guy I'm going to be looking to get back on the channel very soon. Once again, it's been far too long since good old Stephen's been on for a chinwag, so we're going to get that sorted out very, very soon, guys. That's the new Strike Your Own at the Mint when it changes. Okay, yeah, that doesn't surprise me, really. The only Strike Your Own I do the Christmas, the Snowman 50p's, and because it's only one coin every year, I go to the Royal Mint and get the Strike Your Own for the coin for the Snowman. Bo Selects, you're another guy I'd love to have on the channel for a chat, so I'll reach out for you if you're interested in that. Let's have a look. I like that diesel t-shirt. Makes me yeah, I've gone all casual tonight, guys. I was working away all day, and I just you know, the time flew by and I didn't have time to go and get changed, so I thought, you know what, sod it, I'll just come as I am tonight, as Nevada once said. Come as you are. I like the 900 Morgan dollar myself. I love a Morgan dollar. Personally, I prefer the design of the peace dollar. So yeah, but Morgan is a fantastic coin, and I love the fact that it was the coin that was around during the Wild West days. You know, the good old gunslinging days, Billy the Kid, Wild Earp, you know, Doc Holliday and Wild Bill Hickok and all that kind of jazz. Absolutely love that stuff. Are you going to do my 250 sub? I am, yes, Sandy. Thank you for reminding me, mate. Sorry, I've been so busy this afternoon, I completely forgot. I will be running a third duck race, well, a second duck race, but a third race tonight, and it's going to be for Sandy Millington, celebrating getting to 250 subscribers. I should have done that as an announcement. Sandy, please accept my apologies on that, and yes, I will absolutely be doing that. Not the same TSC, you used to, you dress smart. Yeah, I know, I get that. I don't always wear a shirt and tie. I like to when I'm doing the live stream with you guys. I didn't have a chance today. Let's have a look. Okay, right, guys. So that's the new releases sorted. Let's do some new pickups I've been able to pick up this week. And there's some special coins, guys. There's some special coins. There's one coin I've been after for a long time. Couple of coins. I was really, really lucky. I used to love those little mini gauge trains. You know, Matlock used to have one, and I used to absolutely love one. I don't know if it's still there in Matlock or not, but yeah, I used to have a lot of fun. But let's do the pickups now. I'll brush over this first one a little bit because I'll probably do a video about it because I think it's a fantastic bar, a wonderful bar. It's the latest 1 ounce silver bar issued by the half on its 50p. It's not. You're wrong. You're wrong, brother. You're wrong. So yeah, it's a ½ ounce of gold you now owe me free for the ease. Thank you very much. But no 50p pickups this week. It's been ages since I picked up a 50p. You know, I think I've voiced it before, but I think the Royal Mint are bringing out far too many not for circulation 50p's, and we're not bringing out any circulating 50p's, and it's kind of put me off a little bit. So I'm a few behind on the 50p's actually. I normally like to keep up with them, but no 50p's for a while. But what we do have right here is a stunningly beautiful bar, guys, because it's the Gothic bar right here, and you've got the Gothic depiction of Queen Elizabeth right there, and I just think it's a stunning bar. If we juxtapose it, a word that I know Jamie loves, juxtaposition. If we juxtapose it to the Gothic bar that came out last year, love a difference, guys. You know, this one just doesn't hold a candle to this one. And when we turn it round, it truly shines through, because whatever that monstrosity is right there, I do not know. But that is the original. Beautiful, beautiful, young-headed depiction of Queen Victoria right there. So, like I say, we'll that's enough on that one, because I do intend to do a video on that. Let's have a look. You will chuck you out of the 50p club TSC. Oh well, I don't. No. If anything, I'm going to be chucking old coin noob out of the 50p club, mate. You know, he's allowed in for a little while longer, but he's selling his collection, bud. So when that day comes, me, Benson and BBA are gonna chuck him out the door. Both collects will be there, wheels and all that. You know, he'll lose his 50p club membership. Gone. Get out of here, as they say. Right, and guys, so that's the Gothic bar. I really love it. Really love that bar. It's a fantastic bar. It really is. But next up, this is a coin I've been after for quite some time, and this is 1958 Canadian dollar. They were minted to numbers of just over 3 million. It's known as the death dollar because this totem was incorrectly associated with the totem for death in North American mythology, I think is the best word to say. But it's believed to be either raven or bear, and none of them are associated with death, really. But it gained the nickname the Death Dollar because it says Canada right there, 1858 right there to 1958. The date of the coin is 1958. It's got British Columbia on the right hand side there. And if we flip it over, you've got the beautiful Mary Gillick depiction of Queen Elizabeth right there. The first ever depiction to be used on any coinage of Queen Elizabeth, and the legend reads Elizabeth II, 𝗔 Regina. So that would be by grace of God, Queen. And it's a lovely little coin, but is it what it's supposed to be? So with with the help of my good friends down at Trusty Metrics, we will now use the Sigma to see if I've been duped, and I haven't, because as you can see at the top, we've got 80% Canadian coinage right there, and it's right bang in the centre of the green, and that is what we like to see. That is what we like to see. So good on that one. I'm not gonna bother testing the Royal Mint. I'll trust the Royal Mint. Perhaps I shouldn't, but I will do it on this one occasion. But the next one is a truly stunning coin. It was designed by a gentleman named Otto Schultz, and that might give a couple of you a few clues as to what this is, because I've sold a few of these kind of coins in my Monday night auctions recently, and this is a South African pre-Boer War 2 shillings right here, aka a florin, but I like to call them a florin, but these are called it a 2 shilling. Right there, that's the bust of Paul Kruger, who was used to be the president of South Africa. You may know that chap because he's now seen on the Krugerrands. In fact, it was this bloke where the Krugerrand got its name from, because the denomination is 1 rand, and it's named after Paul Kruger, so it's the Kruger Rand. And this one's a little bit special because of the mintage. It's, the next 2 coins are both scarce dates. This one's not quite as scarce as the next one, but it's still an absolutely fantastic coin to have. At the top it says Zuid-Afrika-Republiek 1892 and 2 shillings at the bottom, and it's that 1892 that makes it so special, because this year was only minted to figures of 55,000 coins, guys, and that's a circulating coin. So to put that into perspective, the Kew Gardens has figures of like, what, 250,000, and we all know how rare they are to find. So 55,000 on that one. That was a fantastic find. The next one is a truly beautiful coin, and a real gem for the collection, guys. Real gem, because what we have right here is a very fine condition Canadian 50 cents. So you might think, well, it's a Canadian 50 cents. That's not that special, is it? It's 800 silver. What's so special about that? Well, it's the date once again, guys. But right here we can see we've got the Thomas Humphrey Paget depiction of King George VI, with a legend that says Georgius VI de gratia rex, which would translate to George VI by grace of God, King. And if we flip it over, we've got the Canadian coat of arms right there, and we can see it says 50 cents at the top. But what's important here is it's Canada 1948, guys, and the 1948 Canadian half dollar had a mintage of 33,000, guys. 33,000 on a circulating coin. This coin would be valued at somewhere between £100 and £300 due to the scarcity of it. That would be the book price of the coin. But what a wonderful little addition to the collection there, and of course we you know, it's all right saying it's got low mintage and it's this, that and the other, but if it's not what it's supposed to be, it's no good for anything, is it? So let's get it on the Sigma, and ooh, it's a little bit off. I think that's that to me is close enough, I think. But yeah, I have ping tested it, guys. I have ping tested it. I think the bullion one may be putting us off a little bit. Let me swap my wand over, and we'll see how we get on, because it was testing right earlier. It always goes well on the night, doesn't it? Always goes well on the night. Here we go. Let me recalibrate that, and we'll try that. There you go. It is in the green. It is in the green. I think the bullion one was penetrating a little bit too far, and yeah, no, it's absolutely fine, and it has passed. As I say, guys, it has passed a ping test as well. But yeah, it's great to see it getting that great reading on the Sigma right there. And I must say, guys, I'm going to be doing a video soon on you know, reviewing the Sigma. Now I've had it for a little while, but I'm going to be honest, I think it's a fantastic. Yes, it also passed the magnet test as well, Davinia. In fact, I've still got my magnet right here from doing it. So yeah, it does pass that magnet test. Where have I? Oh, there we go. So it's a bit hard to see on these ones, but yeah. Yeah, it does pass the magnet test on that one. But yeah, no, a fantastic find on that one. Absolutely fantastic. Either the engine, says Queen Nessie. I absolutely love it. But yeah, so that's the new pickups. All I've got left now is something I've been sent through through the mail. And then once we've done that, Silverpunk, if you're there and ready, hide the half Canadian dollar from Silverpunk. Oh my God, yeah, he's getting nowhere near it, guys. He's getting nowhere near that. I'm going to be having words with Silverpunk about certain things done to this beautiful bar right here. Right then, guys, let's get this box open, find out what's inside, eh? I don't know if you're excited as I am. Probably not. I get a little bit too excited at times, but we'll find out what's inside. We will. Here we go. I'm useless at remembering who sends me stuff as well. People tell me, they'll message me and tell me they're sending me something, but then I completely forget. But I had a feeling this is from _値mo. And it looks like I may be right based on what's inside. And yeah, we've got _Њemo's fantastic wax stamp right there, which is absolutely brilliant. I so need to dig my old wax stamp out. I really do. I'll be back just cooking a prawn curry. Oh, enjoy that, buddy. Enjoy that. So we've got a little note here from _Њemo. It says, "TSC the man with the tash." Don't know what you mean. Do not know what you're talking about there, buddy. Thank you for giving so much of your time to this community every week. I have been working in the shadows with Nerd to bring you this prototype for Stackers Social merch. Each of the founders must have their own design. Here is yours. I present the first series of Stackers Social Punkle Pops. What have you done, _Њemo? Nerd. _ Njemo and Nerd. You sneaky little rascals, you. But I love you, because that sounds amazing. A Punkle Pop. Fantastic. Let's have a look. Oh, look at this as well. Look at this as well. He's only sent me another stogie. _ Njemo, you're the best, mate. You are truly the best. Look at that. That's a proper stogie right there, isn't it? That is going to be after the 𝗵𝗸𝗃, guys. I'm looking forward to that. After I finish the 𝗵𝗸𝗃, I'll probably finish the 𝗵𝗸𝗃 tonight. If I don't finish it tonight, I'll probably be done with it anyway. But what a nice cigar, _ Njemo. That is fantastic. I need to order some more of my own cigars, and when I do, _ Njemo, I'm going to be buying you one as well, and I'm going to be sending one out to 𝗫𝗺 Sterling as well, because you guys have sent me some fantastic cigars, and there's a couple I'd like you guys to try out as well. So let's take out some of this packaging right here. This is just too good. This is just too good. This is. Let's have a look. There's another little something in here. I'm gonna see what this is first, and. Oh, this is amazing. That's amazing. Stack Collector, thank you so much for watching my very first YouTube video. It means a lot to me that you took the time to watch. I was a little nervous, but knowing you were there made me super happy and excited. I hope you liked it. I'm already thinking of more fun videos to make. Please accept this gift as a thank you. Thanks again for being also _ Njemo Jr. Oh, that's tickled me, Vaz. What a fantastic little note that is. That's amazing. And I'm sending something out for both _ Njemo and _ Njemo Jr. in the next. In fact, I'm sending a few. I've got a few mail calls to do over the next couple of weeks, guys. So bear with me, and I'll be getting them out as quick as I can. I'll probably do them in batches. So if you see people getting a mail call from me and you haven't got one, don't worry. You know, it'll probably just be in a future batch. But he sent me one of the _ Njemo. Stacking with _ Njemo Jr. poker chips, and it's look at this. It comes in a NGC case, completely authentic, of course. You know, absolutely authentic. But that's fantastic. That is _ Njemo. That really is fantastic. We've got another one of his business cards right here, and I absolutely love that, mate. I really, really do. Well, I'm going to put that. We'll put that over there with the. In fact, I want that on show. I want that on show right there. There you go. That's fantastic. So we'll put the other bits there as well. And there we go. Oh, guys, thank you so much. Oh, and I nearly forgot the Punkle Pop. Check that out, guys. Check that out. I think Leonidas, his little reign on the desktop was very short-lived. His first ever appearance, and he's only made it 30 minutes in. And but I'm afraid, I'm very sorry, Leonidas, and I'm afraid you gotta go. Because I love my little Punkle Pop. I love my Punkle Pop, guys. I think it's a fantastic thing that _Njemo's done. Thank you so very much. I've put that there, but I might as well not because it's just cleared out. There you go, brilliant. Oh, guys, that is absolutely fantastic. It really is, and I think you're right, Nemo. I think 𝗖 and 𝗵𝗁. They definitely need to see their 𝗵𝗂𝗃𝗃s as well. And I love the name 𝗵𝗂𝗃𝗃. It's brilliant. It's quite fitting for the guest tonight, who is 𝗕𝘂𝗃, of course. So I don't know, guys. I think we've hammered through that. I can't think of anything that I've missed as of yet. We've done the new release, we've done the announcements, we've done the spot prices, we've done pickups, and we've done mail calls. So, if you don't mind, guys, I'm going to initiate the call with 𝗕𝘂𝗃, and we'll get him on, and we'll have a good old chat. So, let me just get this started, and I'll get the link across. Here we go. Hammered through that, no pun intended. Love it, I love it. That is crazy good, isn't it just? Isn't it just? Well, both Nemo and Nerd, what a pair of fantastic guys. Absolutely amazing. It really, really is. Right, let me, just bear with me, guys. I'm just going to get this set up very quickly. Start an instant meeting. I shouldn't be too long, guys. Here we go, copy that, and we want to send that over to good old 𝗕𝘂𝗃. There you go, Punk. I've just sent you the meeting link right there. If you can pop across, that would be absolutely fantastic. I'll start my virtual camera so you've got something to look at as well. 𝗵𝗂𝗃𝗃s should be TM or copyright. Absolutely they should. Absolutely they should. I think you're onto something there. Punk says, cheers, mate. Fantastic, mate. Fantastic. Looking forward to getting you on. Right, okay. Let me also sort out this Sandy's list here. Let's have a look. Yeah, still waiting for Punk, guys. Won't be a minute, guys. Won't be a minute. But it does give me an opportunity to have a quick look at this. Oh, that's fantastic. Brilliant. Okay, let's have a look. Punk is here. Let me just look into getting him on. Brilliant. That's fantastic. Okay, where is it? Where you gone? Yep. There we go. There we go. 1 second, guys. We're nearly there. Hey up, buddy. How you doing? I can hear you perfectly. You ready for me to bring you straight on? Awesome, awesome. 1 second, guys. I've got Punk on the line. I'm just going to bring him onto the live stream, which won't take me 2 seconds. So there we go, Punk. Okay. We need to pull you out and make you your own window. And I also want to put you on this side as well. There we go. There we go. That's the one. Brilliant. Right, just got to resize it very quickly. Bit of cropping involved. There we go. That don't look bad. Oops, didn't mean to do that. There we go. Brilliant. Okay, guys, let me bring Punk in right now. 𝗕𝘂𝗃, my good friend. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm very good, mate. Thank you for having me on. So excited.
No, mate, no, thank you so much for coming on. It's been so long since I've had a good chance to have a good old chat with you on one of these, mate. Oh, 365 days of silver, that's incredibly generous of you. Thank you so much. And congratulations to Alaskan Assassin, Ian Ritchie, Raccoon, Joker's Wild, and Villainous Bounty, who have all received a 365 days of silver. Received a membership from 365 days of silver. That's incredibly generous of you, mate. But yeah, going back to Punk very quickly. Mate, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come on and have a chat with us tonight, because I do know how hectic you are at the moment. It's all go for you, isn't it?
Oh mate, it's a bit crazy, but it's Saturday anyway, so I'd be here anyway watching, wouldn't I? But it's just a lot going on at the moment. The calm before the storm, I think it's best described as. But you know what it's like. There's always something happening. With the way Stacker Social is now, there's always something going on, isn't there?
Guys, sorry, Punk. Guys, can you let me know? Can you hear Silverpunk? You should be able to hear Silverpunk fine, but Barry said he you need boosting. Okay, yeah, volume's down. Yeah, Punkle is quiet. Speak again for us, my friend. You should be a better volume.
Can you hear me now? Is that a bit better?
That's much better, my friend. Much better. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you for letting me know, guys. I really appreciate that. That's because I still had the desktop audio set for the Monday night levels when I have the Guitar Hero World Tour soundtrack in the background of my auctions. Oh, thank you so very much. That's incredibly kind of you, Numis Nutter. That's a £5 super chat right there. Be careful of Benson. Here, Wolf on. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm sorry to hear that. I am sorry to hear that. But yeah, let's move on very quickly on that one. Punk. Yes, thank you so much for taking your time out, mate. I do really appreciate you having you here, mate. We've got so much to talk about and so much I want to discuss with you. You know, your YouTube journey, your silver pouring, and not only that, the backstory of Silverpunk. Guys, sorry guys, can we just, we've got Silverpunk here. He's taking his time out of his day to be with us. Let's move on quickly and you know, get on with the show, guys. Thank you very much. So yeah, what I'm interested to know before we go into any further, we go into the YouTube and the up to date stuff. Many of us know you used to be an antiques dealer and auctioneer, didn't you, my friend?
Yeah, that's correct. I left. Like it's different nowadays, but I left school at 16, and went straight into the job at an auction house, working Monday to Saturday. I had to work Saturdays, and just learnt the trade basically there, and the rest's history. Yeah, auctioneering and antiques. So,
just to interject quickly, so you say you went straight from school at 16 years old. So is this something that you thought about? Is this something that you thought, you know, I want to be an antiques dealer? Or was you like what I was? You're 16 years old, you've just left school and you want some cash in your back pocket and you just go for whatever job you can get?
Yeah, no, it's something that I was always into. And it's just, it was like I used to just be fascinated with the Antiques Roadshow. And my nan and granddad found a little scent bottle in a cabinet they had at home. Yeah. And they put it in an auction and it made like $2,500 back then. And I was like, yeah. And it was just sitting in a drawer. And I was like, this is really cool. So, you know, like when you're at school, you do work experience, don't you? I don't know whether they still do now, but we used to have a week of wherever. And I stumped the lady, because I said to the lady, the careers woman, I want to be an antiques dealer. And she just looked at me and she went, no one has ever asked me that. I went, I just want to do. So to cut a long story short, she got me in at an auction house. Yeah. And I'd done my 2 weeks. When I was 15, I'd done my 2 weeks work experience. And at the end of that 2 weeks, they offered me a Saturday job. And I was like, yeah, I'll take it. I'll have that. And then I come and went all through school. And then when I was 16, I was like, I had nothing to do. And I just went and see my boss on the Saturday. I was, I've left school now. And he went, well, you can start Monday morning. It's £90 a week. I'll see you Monday. And I was like, oh, okay. And that was it. Nice. And I stayed there for 5 years. And they taught me how to auctioneer, value. And it's the best 5 years. Looking back now, at the time, the money was crap. But it's probably, I want to say, one of the happiest times I had. It was absolutely brilliant. And nowadays you'd pay for that experience to get that type of knowledge. You'd literally pay to get it, because like you was I've seen everything: pictures, silver, you know, antiques, furniture, you name it. We had to deal with it on a daily basis. And I was taking, and then they taught you to auctioneer, and I was doing two auctions a week.
Okay.
You know, it was fabulous.
Are these general auctions or are these specific auctions?
It'd all depend on the first Friday. We'd have a fine art picture sale, so it was all pictures, prices ranging from 50 quid. I think the house record was up to 50,000. And then we'd have the second Friday would be antiques, which would be furniture, ceramics, you know, collectibles, that type of thing. And then we'd have a silver and jewellery sale the fourth Friday. And then every bi-monthly we'd have a toy sale, toy and collectors stuff. So it was basically everything. If you name it, they would sell it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No, that's really cool. That is super cool. So out of all the things that you sorry, mate. Out of all the things that you've sold when you were an auctioneer, is the one standout piece that, you know, really stood out to you, that you know was your favourite piece, and if money was an option, you'd be there, you know, bidding yourself?
Yeah. Oh, what a great question that is. I mean, obviously, but you know yourself, we selling the coins and stuff. There's certain things you're like, oh, that's really nice. But I'm just trying to think off the top of that. What a great question. I mean, the one that sticks out to me, because I actually sold. I wasn't on the rostrum, but I actually had to do a commission bid for the person, and I actually bought a Lowry pencil sketch, which was done. Yeah, and it was done on the back of a senior service cigarette packet.
Yeah.
And the story was, what happened, the vendor got it, the person who put it in the auction, it was their granddad's, and he was a taxi driver. And the one day he picked up Lowry, and Lowry was like, look, I haven't got enough money to pay for the taxi fare.
Damn.
I'll do it. And he just turned around and he said, do me a sketch then. And they didn't, all what they had on them was this fag packet, and he'd done this sketch on the back of the fag packet. Fast forward to 1992, 3. I can't remember exactly what year it was. Yeah, it was in the auction, and yeah, it sold, and I had to do the commission bid, and I was bidding on behalf of a doctor, and we bought it, and I think he paid about seven grand, something like that, for it.
Yeah,
and that's just one of the things, because of the story behind it, just because it was on a fag packet, and yeah, it was Lowry, just absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
No, that to me, mate, sounds like the kind of thing that happens in a film. It doesn't really,
yeah.
You know what I mean. It doesn't sound like real life. So that's unbelievably cool. Jack's just asked a question in the chat. He wants to know when these security features first appeared on Silver Brits. I don't know the exact date, but I'm going to have a quick look for him there. And guys, please, you know, we've got Silver Punk on with us tonight. Let's keep the chat friendly. And you know, I've got a lot of questions to ask Punk. Let's concentrate on that. You know, thank you so much, and I do appreciate you guys. I really do. Yeah, no, you were bang on according to Google. 365 2021. So yeah, no, that's amazing. So have you still that's something you sold in the auction, was it, or is that something you've got to keep for yourself, or?
Oh no, that was sold, and I was actually doing a commission bid for a local doctor, because some of the collectors, they used to like stay anonymous, a bit like the stacking community. They didn't like people knowing who was buying what, and
sure,
and that, and yeah, I was bidding, and it was quite funny because I was standing in the crowd at the back, and I bid, and bought it. And then this chap come running up to me and said, "Oh, I'm from the Evening Mail. Can we interview you? Why did you buy it?" And I was like, "Oh, I haven't actually bought it. I was bidding on behalf of a." And then I was like, "I can't really say who it was." Because at this stage I was only, how old? I'd been 17. Was it when I was 17? Yeah. So I was like, oh, you know, and it was just so surreal. The whole story of it, and it's just, and that's the only thing. I mean, obviously there's other pieces that made 30-40 grand, a lot more money, but I want to say the romance of the auction and the story behind it was like, if I could go back and get one piece, it'd be, I want that.
Yeah, no,
that'd be so cool.
No worries. Don't forget, guys, I'll try and keep a note of them as I see them, but we're going to do the questions with Punk later on afterwards. So, you know, if I do ignore your questions, don't worry, I'll come back to them in a little while, guys. So yeah, just thanks for your understanding on that one. I will keep a little note. If I see them pop on, I'll try to take them down. But if not, you know, later on when we do the Q&A, just drop them then, guys, and we'll be more than happy to answer anything. And I'll get Punk's opinion on that fantastic mirror little later on as well. BBA is my friend as well. So is that what you did? Are you still doing that in any capacity now, or have you stopped doing that? And did you do that all the way from being 17 to recently, or?
Yeah, but basically, I left. Sorry, I'm just trying to think. I left the auction house when I was at the auction house for 5 years. So I think I was 20 or 21. Yeah, 21. Yeah. And then I left, and I just basically ever since I was 21, I've worked for myself, and I set up as an antiques dealer, and I'd literally buy and sell whatever I could find at the auctions, antique fairs, and this, that, and the other. And I set up. Basically, I'd done it all on eBay.
Yeah.
And I think at the height of it, I had just under 20,000 listings on eBay. It was like proper full time. That's all I did. I'd list as 24/7 as much as I can, and that's where everything's come from. But you know, like anything, I've done it for best part of 27 years, and I was like, you know what, I need to change now, and. Watching, obviously the silver like comes into it a little bit from the auction days, because obviously the silver and stuff, and watching the YouTube channels and that, I was like, yeah, I've got to have a go at that, and fast forward 2 years from then, this is where we are now.
Yeah, and
I'm pushing ahead with the silver.
What an incredible journey it's been. I mean, for somebody who started about 2 years ago, and we're literally just over 2 years, aren't you? But yeah,
I think yeah. I started my YouTube channel just over 2 years old now, so yeah, bang on 2 years, near enough.
So to have gotten to a stage where you're at over 7,000 subscribers now, I mean that's testament to not one how well you create your content, but also how interesting your content is as well, because you're hitting both sides of it, in my opinion. You know, you got. I remember thinking when I first started seeing your videos. I remember thinking, wow, this could be something I'm watching on telly. You know, you had the voiceover, the sound effects, the music, etc. And you know, from the very, very early on, I genuinely remember thinking, wow, this guy can make a video. Was it completely new to you? Did you spend time researching how to do it, or how were you making such fantastic videos off of the bat?
Oh, thank you. It's nice of you to say. They've come on a bit. The first few, I look back and cringe at some of the first ones now, but it's just something. It's like anything. It's just research. I'm one of those. If I can't do something right, let's work out how to do it then. And I'd just sit there and I'd watch it. I'd find a channel that I really admired or really liked, and I'd literally watch it second by second and go, oh, right, after the first 3 seconds, they cut to here, they do a cut, they do like a J cut, or they'll do an L cut, or it just to be a fade in and out. And I'll just watch and watch and watch, and I just go through it second by second, and then you kind of like, it kind of sticks. And I was like, right, okay, the next video I'm going to do that as well. I'm going to try and change the shot every 5 seconds, every 10 seconds. And it just evolves. And it's like anything. I still can't get it right now, but you just keep refining, keep going and keep refining. Well, and hopefully something can happen. On
the scale of right, you are a lot further along than I am, buddy. You know, you say you still don't get it right now, but me, I think the content you're creating is so professionally put together. It really is. And you know, the fact that you don't have any previous experience with YouTube channels or anything like that, it just goes to show, you know, how much research you must have put into it, and you know, the fantastic job that you've done of putting your channel and your branding together, because you know, I think you've done a fantastic job with all of it. Now, what a lot of people may not realise, because you may look at this guy, you may look at this content, you may be a new viewer, and you probably think, oh, this guy's been making silver for 20 years now. Punk, you started pouring at the same time you started your channel, didn't you?
Yeah, that's right. I started the YouTube channel to basically, a bit like people do with the stacking journeys, to document the pouring journey. Yeah. And it was one of those. It was just like, yeah, I wanted to start. I've always wanted to do something on YouTube, but you know, when I couldn't really think of what to do, or whatever. And I thought, well, you know what? This is the perfect opportunity. It's a new project. I'm starting afresh. Let's just do some videos. And yeah, and as you say, I just went with it, and it's just evolved from there. And talking about the content creation and that, and obviously I've watched loads, but I was like, right, if you want to improve something, you've got to go and ask some people how to do it, don't you? I mean, I'm like that. I'm like, well, if I can't do something. So basically, I'll be honest with you guys. I went out and I basically got a YouTube coach. I paid, I'm not going to say how much I paid, but I joined the course to get one-on-one help, because look, this is what I want to do. How do I improve thumbnails? How do I improve my hook of my video, my first 30 seconds? And, you know, I just went in there, got in these mastermind groups, and these YouTubers, they're way above me, they're miles ahead. But the little bits of it's just how they talk. It's kind of been, how can I describe it? It'd be like, it's like being in the room when you're the thickest person in the room and you just listen to all these other guys talk.
I can definitely relate to that.
Oh, no, and I'm still sitting there in there, and I'm like, I have no idea what they're talking about, but it sounds so cool. And then and you just get these little bits of tips and hints, and they help you, and you kind of, you know, it's a bit like a stack of social. You all rise together. You catch up to the levels, and that's all it is. Just catching up and trying to get there.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. So I'm interested about this. You know, this course you've just mentioned. Did you start doing that when you first started your channel? Is that something you've looked into more recently?
No, that was more. That was I started to. It was Alexa. A lady's called Alexa. I always put some of her videos sometimes in Stack of Social.
Be very careful with that. Just be very careful with that name on live streams, because we can start causing trouble for people's home helpers.
Oh yes, sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, there'd be music going off and everything, wouldn't there? Yeah. So I'd done the course, and it was about a year ago.
Yeah,
just over a year ago. Just over a year ago. And it was just she documented her journey of starting a YouTube channel, because she lost it. She was a college professor, lost the job, and I just you watch it, and she was doing these videos like, this is how I do thumbnails, this is how I do titles, and I was like, I just it was just like, I buy into what you're trying to do, and I just talked to her like you do. And it's just grew, and now we're great friends now. So I finished the course, but we speak every other day near enough on some sort of social media, and it's just great. And that's where it come from, just by watching YouTube videos. Oh yeah, for sure. If you could just give me 2 seconds, I've just got to go.
Okay, cool. I'll come back to the chat very quickly. Don't worry, guys. We were expecting this to happen, so I know exactly what's happening, and Punk will be back very, very shortly. My Alexa just ordered another 10-ounce silver ball. That is my story, and I am sticking to it, guys. I love it. 365. That's what happens to me all the time. It's not me. It's for one in the corner who shall not be named. Play Crazy Train by Ozzy. Oh, what a song! What a song! Oh, news article I should have included. Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. What a guy! What a guy! Receding hairline aside, I'm going to take my heart off for a minute for Ozzy Osbourne, because that man was a absolute legend. He truly was, and not a fellow West Midlander from the same kind of neck of the woods as good old Silverpunt is. But Ozzy Osbourne, you truly were a legend. The world is a slightly sadder place without you. And rest in peace, my good friend. Did it work okay, Connie? Is that the plastic thingy? Yeah, I'm interested on that one. Can't wait to find out. 𝗖𝗺 Salman, thank you so much for the super chat earlier. I don't think I didn't notice it, and you're more than welcome for the coin. I hope you like it. I thought it was the kind of thing you may like, and I thought I'd pop that across. So the mail coins have started going out. There's been a couple go out already, but they'll continue going forward, guys. So if you haven't received anything as of yet, don't worry. You're probably on the list. My old man never skipped a day of work until the week he retired. Went to see Black Sabbath. I did 61. Oh, fantastic. Was a sensational coin. Oh, I'm so glad you liked it, Si. I felt it had your name on it. I did. I was very tempted to keep it for myself because I think it's a fantastic piece. But I thought, you know what? No, this has got 𝗖𝗺's name all over it. So, you know, I was more than happy to send it across. Louise, how are you doing? And Hulk Hogan? No way. No way. No, I'm gutted now. We can't lose Ozzy and Hulk in the same week. No way. I'm just going to check that, guys. I'm sure you're right, Louise, but yeah, gone at 71. Another absolute legend. 2 true legends we have lost this week. That is truly sad. That is totally up my street, mate. Makes me want to go to a coin fair now. Well, you know, there's a lot of fun to have at coin fairs, my friend. It really is. 𝗂𝗵𝗄, my good friend. Thank you very much for coming across and joining us. It's always fantastic to see you here. Heard it on the radio. Yeah, no, I hadn't heard of Hulk Hogan yet, so thanks for letting us know. But that is truly sad news. Let's have a look. Yeah, a lot of confirmations on Hulkster there. And a quick hello to 𝗂𝗵𝗄 from 𝗪 as well. So give us a second, guys. Silverpunk will be back with us very shortly. And while he's gone, I'll take this moment to remind everyone that I will be at the Yorkshire Coin Fair tomorrow. If you fancy coming down and meeting up for a chat, a coffee, or to have a couple of pieces of silver tested, I do ask that you are a member of Stackers Social if you'd like to have the silver tested, your own pieces of silver tested. I'm more than happy to demo the machine for anybody. But if you are wanting your own pieces of silver, if it's bought at the show or bought from home, all I ask is that you quickly head on over to, you can see the spinning globe in the corner right there. Head on over to Stackers Social. The link's in the description down below, and become a member, because believe me, there's so many more benefits to being a member of Stackers Social. There really is. One of the main benefits is the fact that it's such a huge network of resource with the amount of experience and knowledge that you have in Stackers Social. You've got stackers in there that have been doing it for 20, 30 years plus, and every single one of them are all more than happy to help each other out and give each other advice. It's a truly wonderful thing, it really is. Yeah, a lot of love for Hulk Hogan. Nothing wrong with a bit of lurking. I appreciate, even if you can't be part of the chat, I do appreciate you taking your time out to be here with us either way. But thank you very much for saying hello. Won't be long in heading off to bed. Oh dear, I was like that the other day. I fell asleep about 5 p.m. Punk, it sounds like you may have come back and joined us. Is that correct?
I've just come back. Yeah, I've just got back on. Sorry about that, guys.
Don't you worry. Don't you apologise, buddy. Don't you apologise. It's fantastic to have you back now. Yeah. Can you recall where we were at when you left?
Yeah, I was just talking about my YouTube course.
Oh, we don't know. Okay, so we were talking about the one who shall not be named. Not for any personal reasons, but because at one in corner over here. So one of the questions I had about that, mate, is, and be honest with you, because I know you're a nice guy and you'll give us a straight up answer.
Yeah.
There's loads of these courses available. You know, I'm sure some are worthwhile, some not so much. I don't expect you to say how much the course costs you, but in your honest experience, has it been value for money? Have you gained enough value out of it to warrant what the course has cost you?
Oh yeah, I mean, for me, this is the first time. It was so bizarre because, like, I've never done anything like this before. I've never took a course. I've never done, like, you know, any of this stuff. But for some reason, it was like, I spoke to her and I was like, it was just, you just know when you get that kind of connection. I was like, yeah, she's got the same kind of mindset, and I was like, yeah, this is going to work. And it's been probably for my YouTube journey and whatever, it's been the best thing for me that I could do.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah, let's just say I'm not going to give you the exact price. It's a lot. If you wanted to do it today, it'd be, I think it's about $6,000 if you wanted to do it today.
Right.
But the prices have gone up
because she's got bigger. Yeah, you know, you got in there early and got the benefit of a lot of prices. Yeah. Just a very quick one, Punk. Very quickly, is behind me right now? Is that the sketch you was talking about earlier?
It wasn't that one, but that's a Layrie sketch. It's looks like it's on the back of a cigarette packet as well, by the look of it, or something. Yeah.
Here's a quick question for you. This is for me personally. I'm taking advantage of having you on the line right now. Do you know about cigarette cards?
Cigarette cards, yes. With cigarette cards, it's very much like stamp collecting. Basically, it all comes down to the rarity of the set, how many were produced.
Okay.
So, I mean, you've got like you've got some of the famous makes are like Players and Wills and that type of thing. But some of the early, I think it's Taddies, some of the early Taddy cards, just single cards on their own can be, you can be talking 4 figures just for a single card, depending on what it is.
Because I've just come into my possession a collection of I don't know, I'm plucking a figure up here, but probably 10,000 cards, all in fantastic condition, ranging back hundreds of years, going back into the 1800s, etc., etc. What should I do with them? Is it just a case of going through them all and?
Basically, are they in sets or are they all loose? Are they in sets?
Some of them are in sets, some of them are loose, some of them, it's boxes and boxes and boxes of them, mate.
Right, it sounds brilliant fun to me. What I'll do, I've actually got. It's a shame it's not here. It's at my parents' house. I've actually got a couple of cigarette card price books.
Okay.
And what I'll do, I'll send them across to you, and you can just go through and have a quick look. You just pick a set up and go. It'll just tell you Wills, Players, whichever the brand is, and you just go to the page and you'll find that set and it'll give you the book price.
Yeah.
And then basically a little bit under book price, because book price is if the mint and but you know what the book price is like.
I mean, just for everyone listening, I don't know anything about cigarette cards really, but me and Punk were actually talking about book prices earlier, and I'm one of these people that I always say, take the book price with a pinch of salt. It's more important to go on the market value, and the market value is what people are buying and selling for right now. Because when was that value in that book written? How long has that been the book value? And a lot of the time, you will be able to find pieces, much more reasonably priced than the actual book value of a piece. That's not to say that a piece isn't worth that, and if it's presented in the right way at the right and sold in the right means, then you can look to get that. But I very often go down the lines of market value over book price. Oh, well, Carl, I was just about to say something about this. Well, what if I could, is there any chance that I could maybe grab you again for a live stream and we can maybe go through some and I can show you?
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, that'd be excellent. You could show me the cards and we could go through and see what we got. I mean, just talking about the book prices, I mean, the last big collection that I bought was, I want to say about 7 years ago. And I bought, literally, it was a massive collection. I paid, I think it was getting on for $2,000. But when you worked it out, the book price on that day, I paid $2,000, and I think the book price come to about 15,000.
Nice.
But when I come to sell them, I think I only got about $5,000 back. So less the fees. Yeah. So it just shows you have. But in that set, there was some sets. I think the most expensive set was about 400 or 500 quid. Yeah. So. But on the other side, there was so many sets that were fivers.
Yeah.
30 cards, fiver, 50 cards, fiver.
Yeah.
But it all mounts up. It all mounts up. But that'd be great fun you could pick a set up and I'll have a look for you. That'd be cool.
Because I already thought it'd be fun to do a video and go through, because I don't even know myself what's in there, mate. You know what I mean? These have been passed down to me through family. So some of them were my great granddads on one side of the family, and some were my great granddads on the other side of the family, and then my granddads, and etc. etc. So they've found the way to me. So before I decide what I'm doing with them, and I'd probably like to hang on to them at least for a little while. But what's this then? What's that? Wildflower. What's that?
This is an album. It's all right. I forgot. I got this box here.
Oh, it's an album of cards based on wildflowers. Ah, yes.
You see, now when they're stuck in an album, they're not as good. They want them loose, because if they're stuck in the album for the collectors,
You get
can't
glue
see
on
the
them and
backs
stuff.
and stuff.
Yeah, they get glued in and stuff, don't they? And it ruins the
Yeah.
card. I saw that. I saw that. And there's all different. There's sporting personalities. There's some cricket ones in there. There's some royal ones in there. There's all different types. So I'm really looking forward to going through them and having you there to give me a little bit of advice, because when it comes to stuff like that, it's way out of my expertise. It really is.
Yeah, it'd be great. It'd be great fun, mate. Yeah, how cool will that be? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Yeah,
that would be cool. So we still got a fair bit of time. We'll do the duck races as soon as we can, but it's going to be a little while. If you can't hold on, just good sleep, and you can always check the watch back on the catch up, can't you? You know what I mean. But we've got 3 duck races, so we will do one fairly soon, and we'll probably start off with Sandy's, which is to celebrate Sandy Millington getting to 250 subscribers. So well done to Sandy Millington. An incredible achievement. It really is. It's not as easy as it sounds, is it? Getting 250 subscribers on YouTube. So no, it really is a truly amazing achievement, that is. Now, we might come back onto the serious stuff a little bit, but while I've got you, there's one question. I did say this on YouTube. We will be tackling the answer to one very important question, and I've not told you what that question is, but I bet you can guess it, can't you, Punk?
Well, as if I had to, there's probably 2 or 3 questions, but I'm guessing.
Pick the one, not 2 or 3, just the one.
I'm guessing it's got to do with a certain young lady from a film. I'm guessing.
Yes, very much so. Very close, APM. But that was the question you started off with, well flat. But then we delayed on things. So, if anyone doesn't know, and I'm sure most of you know what we're kind of getting at here, is a question Punk very often puts in the live streams. It's well, sometimes you state it as a statement, don't you? You say, "Oh, did you know that in the film 𝗵𝗵𝗁 there was a lady in there who was a girlfriend with Jaws? Did she have braces?" Now, I'm not going to ask you whether or not she had braces, right? But for anyone who doesn't know, right, what we're referring to is a phenomenon known as the Mandela effect. Now, regardless of what you believe or think of the Mandela effect, it is a very, very interesting phenomenon. And what do you think's happening there? What do you think the Mandela effect is? Now, if just to very quickly describe it, it's where millions of people, masses of people, misremember something in exactly the same way. So what we're getting at here is at the end of Moonraker, there's a character named Jaws, and he falls in love. And so many of us remember the end of the film, him smiling down at this girl, her smiling back to him, and she had braces in her teeth. Now, that seems to have disappeared from the face of the planet. So what do you think's going off there? How are so many people misremembering?
Right, for me, it has got to be something, right, because there's so many people. For me, it's got to be something in it somewhere. I mean, if it was just like 2 or 3 people, you could go, you've misremembered it.
Yeah.
But for millions of people to have the same recollections, and there's got to be a kind of, I don't want to sound like an absolute loony here, but there's got to be, is there some kind of slipping time, different timeline, or,
Yeah.
She definitely had braces. I've watched I can remember the film.
Yeah.
And she smiled, and she had braces, and it was like, oh, what a moment! He's found his perfect girlfriend.
Yes, yeah, yeah. It was like this little. Don't worry, because we're none of us. Yeah, none of us are perfect, etc., etc. It was such a touching moment, and it just makes a film so different, doesn't it? Just it's such a weird, little change can have such a big impact. But I'm with mate. I think there's something to this. I know, and it's the problem, isn't it? Because you start talking about this kind of thing, and part of you thinks just be careful what you say. Don't come across like a lunatic. Don't come across like a crazy person. But with the Mandela effect, like you said yourself, it's affected so many people. There's something behind it. It's not. How are we all vividly remembering the same thing? And it's not just that one effect, is it? There's so many others. It's like the line from the Matrix, the line from Star Wars. There's one about Tweedledee and Tweedledum. There's another one for the Berenstain Bears versus the Berenstain Bears, and there's so many. it's just really weird, and it does make you think. What was I blame CERN? Luke, I'm with Luke on this one. Like with the, falling into the fear of maybe sounding a little crazy. I generally believe that CERN, the Large Hadron Collider, might be having something to do with it. Genuinely might be having something to do with it. What are your thoughts on that?
It's when you come to like, it's almost, you're getting into the realms of like time travel and different realities, aren't you? Different timelines and
like
and
the multiverse.
I mean, if you look at it, it all depends on how you think about things. But there is certain points of view. Certain scientists will say, well, actually, we're in a simulation.
Yeah.
So, and there's simulations within simulations within simulations. We're either the very first or wherever we are. So, this is theory.
This is the other one for me.
Everything can be done.
Yes,
everything has happened.
Honestly, this is the other one for me. So, number one culprit is CERN. Number two culprit is it is a simulation, and these are patches and updates that are happening. So, something gets updated, it changes it a little bit, and then some of us still remember how it was before. But there's been a patch. I've loaded up the old floppy disk, got the matrix out, and changed a few things. The matrix theory or the simulation theory is another one that's very interesting, because if you speak to a number of scientists, like Neil deGrasse Tyson will tell you it's 50-50 chance. Elon Musk will tell you it's billions to one, which is a bit closer, but realistically, it's actually the percentage chances it's infinity to one. There can only be one base reality, and there can be an infinite number of simulations created. There's no cap on the number of simulations that can be created. Yeah, and the truth of the matter is.
So sorry, TSC. Sorry. So by definition, sorry for cutting in there. So if it's infinity amount of simulations, by definition, then everything can get done. It's like the monkeys and the Shakespeare.
Everything.
So that's why we're getting these similar things. Like, that's why, did she have braces? Well, in one timeline, yes, she did. In another, no, she didn't.
Yeah.
So has it just slipped to some people for some reason? It's been in another timeline, in another life, or another simulation, whichever way you look at it. And it's just fascinating. It's fascinating.
Yeah. Rabbit hole says true. Absolutely, it's rabbit hole. These two are, when it comes to conspiracy theories, these are the two that I navigate to the most, and they're the two that really they give me tingles. It's so it gets your brain working in a certain way where you just can't figure it out, but you want to figure it out, and it starts really drawing you in. And 8:15, we're down for rabbit hole. Don't worry, Shane. We're going to go back. We're going to go back. I needed to chat about punk about this. I really did. But they are the two for me: the simulation theory and the Mandela effect, that really make me start to think. Well, hold on a minute. Things aren't adding up here. So
there's a lot that adds to it, though, isn't there? It's a bit like when you have deja vu as well. It's like, well, wait there, I've done this before, and you swear blind, or you know someone's going to say something before they've said it. Is that because you've already lived this moment in another timeline, in another simulation? It's just fascinating. There's something, but will we ever get to know what it is? Who knows? We don't know, do we?
I think that's the beauty. I don't think there's some answers that will not be answered, and I think that's the beauty of life. I think if we knew the answers to everything, it would take a little bit of the magic away. You know what I mean? Like the fact that we don't know what's across the veil. It gives purpose to life. You know what I mean? It gives the time you are here, it gives you that much more purpose, because we don't know what happens afterwards. We don't know what happens once you cross that veil. So make the most of this time right now while you can. And
100%.
Yeah, the BBA's just put a very interesting Morbius strip into Stat Chat Interact there. There's always...
It's like kids at Christmas, though, isn't it? As soon as you break the myth of Santa Claus, Father Christmas is never the same.
It never is.
And that's what you're saying there.
Yeah.
And it's that wanting to know, and it's just fascinating. Fascinates me.
Well, Ian's just said, like, you don't know whether whether you're going to get sniped. Well, the problem with that, Ian, is we do know. We do know, and the answer is yes. Yes, Ian is constantly there with his finger on his trigger. But yeah, I love that. There was a theory that the hydrogen collider, so CERN, created a rift between two realities where half the consciousness crossed, and now we remember exactly how it was in. That's what we're talking about with CERN. So, you know, when I say it's either CERN or a simulation, that would be the idea, like firing up CERN, which is something that we only do every now and again. It costs stupid amount of money just in the energy that CERN produces. The thing is miles and miles long. It's a circle. It's basically a circle. And it goes across different countries. I think it's mostly in Switzerland, isn't it? Sweden or Switzerland, one of the two. I can't remember which one, but it does go across different provinces. I know that much. And yeah, it's one film that touched on it quite well was the what was it? The Cloverfield paradox. I don't know if you've ever seen that one. It's where we go into space to fire up a large hadron collider, try and save the Earth. The planet's dying because of we need a new form of energy, and they try this large hadron collider. They get it working, and then next thing you know, one of them they open up a panel, and one of them's it's a bit like. Do you know the story of the? Is it the Independent, the SS Independent? Was it the one that disappeared? Philadelphia.
Oh, we did. Yes, yeah. Where they basically went from one place to another, and half the sailors got
merged into it. Yeah. So that happens in this film, etc. And that's another interesting one. I got your mail, bud, assortment. Thank you, everyone. Oh no, I'm so glad it turned up for you, Space Miner, my friend. Thank you very much for letting us know. He won one of the duck waste bundles. Speaking of duck waste bundles, shall we take a quick break to look at what people may be winning tonight?
Oh, great, yeah, duck race.
Let's do it. Let's do it. So the first duck race we're going to do is one for Sandy Millington, which is celebrating his 250 subscriber giveaway. He's going to be giving away, his bundle includes a 1/10 ounce Britannia, 1 ounce copper round, a 1 gram Val-Canby, ball bearing of silver shot, a 1936 shilling, a Churchill copper nickel Churchill crown, a Selfer Hoardian sticker, plus 1 Oz copper round donated by Selfer, a BBA sticker and poker chip, Nemo's big business card, a True Legend poker chip, and you're also going to get a Stat Collector sticker, Saturday Stat Chat sticker, Stat Collector poker chip, and whatever coin I'm about to go and grab to include in that one. So I'll pop an extra coin in for Sandy's for you. So that's for Sandy's, and that's for everyone who's entered Sandy's giveaway. You have to, you have to enter the way Sandy wanted you to for that one. Coming on to mine, we've got the standard normal duck race bundle, which is this one right. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Let me just see if I can get this right. Have I got this set up properly? Let's find out. No. Okay. Right, Punk. People won't be able to see you very briefly. Is that okay?
Oh yeah, of course not.
There you go.
That's okay.
I've just why have I turned off my? There we go. Okay, so you've got the standard duck race bundle. We'll go through that first of all. So the massive pile of poker chips that you've got here is you've got True Legend, absolute True Legend, true to his name. You've got a Stackers Social 1K Duck Race Privilege. You've got a 365 Days of Silver. You've got a Stackers Social this is the standard non-privy version. You've got the Saturday Stack Chat / Stack Collector poker chip. You've got the Stacker Mon poker chip. You've got the Silver Stag Stacker poker chip right there. You've also got a Luke K1 poker chip right here. And you've got a Nemo's numismatic poker chip. And you've also, because there should be one in there and there isn't, you've also got a groin coin poker chip as produced by Nemo's numismatic. A fantastic little piece he did there. So we'll move on to the actual coins itself. Just make sure I've got the right bundle right here. So next up we'll do the cards and stickers. So card wise, you've got one of Nemo Numismatic's fantastic cards right there. You've got a Stacker Social card and a Coin Noob card right there. Or stickers wise, you've got a Queen Elizabeth stamp sticker, you've got a Stackers Social sticker, you've got a Stack Collector sticker, and you've got a Saturday Night Stack Chat sticker. You've also got the obligatory little rubby ducky right there to represent the duck that will win you the prizes. And you've got the Cardiff Gold pen and pencil case as well. Moving on to the coins, you've got a nice little collection of 1 cent coins. There's 1 Canadian and 3 US 1 cents right there. They were donated by 𝗵𝗵𝗁𝗃. I've also popped in a 1981 wedding of the Princess Diana Spencer, as she was at the time, and now King Charles III. That's the 𝗃𝗂 version right there. And for your silver coin this week, I have popped in a 40% silver 1967 Kennedy $half in fantastic condition right there. So that's your that's the standard free to enter duck race, guys. That's one where you have to put the phrase on the post, which we're going to do very shortly. But I've got a feeling the phrase for this week may just be punk. I've got a feeling. We'll find out shortly. But
Mate, can I just, what a bundle that is. My
thank you.
Just for a standard, that is wicked.
Oh, thank you very much.
Absolutely wicked stuff.
Thank you, I appreciate that, and I really appreciate it to everyone who's donated stickers and poker chips, etc., to make the bundle so big. It's absolutely fantastic of all of you. But we've also got the members only bundle, and if you thought the last one was good, let's have a look at this one. Not so many poker chips, etc., on this one because the stuff that's donated from the community, I keep to the community one. I don't put a lot of it in there. But what you have got in this one is you've got a Cardiff Gold pencil case. You've got a Cardiff Gold pen. You've got the Queen Elizabeth stamp sticker, the Stackers Social sticker, the Stack Collector sticker, and the Saturday Night Stack Chat sticker as well. You've got for poker chips, you've got a groin coin poker chip right here, as produced by 𝗵𝗵𝗁𝗵𝗇𝗃. You've got the 1K 𝗃𝗂𝗃 Stackers Social poker chip, and you've also got the Stack Collector Saturday Stack Chat poker chip. You've got the obligatory little rubber ducky right there. You've also got another poker chip. I left this one till last because it takes us on to the coins as well, because True Legends a few months ago it passed me over some nice little bundles to put in the members only giveaways, which included one of his poker chips and also a 1/4 ounce silver Britannia right there. So that's a 1/4 ounce Brit right there. They were donated by True Legend at the request that these were specifically used for the members giveaway. He did give some stuff for the normal giveaways, but because they're weekly, they ran out a lot quicker. But that's the last one of those that were donated from True Legends. So True Legends, thank you so much, my friend. Truly generous of you. For your piece of silver for me for this one, it's a very nice coin. It's a Canadian 80% silver, and right here you've got you had, but you've still got a 1961 Canadian 50 cents right there. Beautiful coin with the Mary Gillick depiction of Queen Elizabeth right there. So that's a wonderful little coin. But I'm not finished, guys. I'm not finished yet. Right. There's 2 more coins. One that I've just realised I forgot to pick up. So I'm just going to head on through the void right here and see if I can find it. Here we go.
You're slipping dimension. You're going to another timeline.
That's it. I just fell through CERN. I fell through CERN, mate. Yeah. So that's your silver. That's your silver. I've also, believe it or not, guys, I'm putting in a 1933 penny. 1933 penny, but it's Australian. Got you there, didn't I, guys? But we do have a beautiful, beautiful 1933 Australian Commonwealth of Australia 1 penny right there with the gorgeous crowned portrait of King George V right there. So, you've had a bit of silver. You've had a bit of copper. What's next, mate? What's next, do you reckon?
Oh, it's... Can it be gold?
I think it can. I think it can.
Oh, look at that
There
bad
you go,
boy.
guys. There you go.
Oh.
This is a 0.25 gram. So 0.25 gram 𝗂𝗃 gold bar. You can see right there. It's 0.25 grams of 999.9 gold right there. So what
Wow.
what a nice little collection right there. You've got you've got
Word.
copper, silver, and gold, all in one bundle, and that's going to be going to one lucky winner tonight, who's in the channel memberships. If you're on iPhone, you can't. How very? Oh, thank you very much. Nah, download for same. I love it. I love it. Yes, please, says Helfer. I love it, mate. I love it. Where is the join button to become a member? Been looking for it, but can't find it. It can get difficult on mobiles, mate. It can get very difficult on the mobile. It's normally down near the share button, etc. It can be a lot easier to join via a PC, etc. Joseph, how you doing, my friend? He says, I have some good news. The wound has been bleeding less and I'm like 91% healed. Oh, that's fantastic. 90% is posing a challenge. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Joseph, mate. But it's fantastic that it's been coming on so well up to now, and hopefully it'll continue that way. So that's the 3 bundles we're giving away tonight. What incredible bundles are they?
Oh, mate, I'm just like, this is wicked. I'm like, this is one what I dare I say this word. You know, I'd want this one rigged. I'd want this one rigged so I can win this one. You know.
Well, you are a channel member. You were one of my.
I got a chance.
Yeah, you were one of my first channel members. Don't think I didn't notice and appreciate it, my friend, as I do with all my other channel members. As I appreciate it when you unmember. No names will be mentioned. But no, I do appreciate it, and good luck to you and all the other members. And if you're a gold member, you got another chance to win tomorrow, because I'll be doing the gold exclusive live stream and giveaway tomorrow evening. And that one, I don't have the piece yet. I bought a few Queen's Beast bars. You know, the completed bars from 𝗀𝗶𝗃 yesterday in the auction. So the piece that's going to be up for grabs tomorrow in the gold exclusive giveaway will be one of the Queen's Beast bars by the Royal Mint, the new square ones. So plenty up for grabs tonight. And as you know, guys, for the normal giveaway, you don't need to subscribe. You don't need to do anything other than just pop a little phrase on a certain post that I put up every week, which I'm going to put on right now, because otherwise I will forget to do it. So let me do that for you right now, guys. And then for the other ones, the members only ones, you obviously have to be a member to be in those ones. But for the weekly giveaway, no, it's open to literally everyone. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. It doesn't matter anything. Yeah, Punkle Pop, Stack Collector says, Derek says, I'm not giving away my Punkle Pop. No chance am I giving away that.
Man.
Oh, for the phrase. Do you know what? Because it contains punk anyway, let's do it. Let's have Punkle Pop as the phrase this week. What do you reckon,
Punkle
Punk?
Pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go for it. Punkle Pop. Why not? Pop.
Yeah.
I can't say it. Punkle Pop. Let's have it.
You've got my disease right there, mate. Sulphur, that's very, very kind of you. I'm going to have to add some more people to the list there. 1 second for the next duck race, and that's going to be what's it next week, the second of the 8th. Oh, bloody hell. Right, 2nd of the 8th. That's live right now, guys. Go over and pop your comment on there, Punkle Pop. While you do that, I'm going to make note of these new people for the duck race list. Let's have a look. I haven't. I'll pull off the members one again just before I do that one, so I won't need to put them in that one. But Cyber Soundman.
The thing is, we've all won anyway, because if we go back to our conversation, we're all going to win somewhere on one timeline or the other. We're going to win. So
yeah, exactly. If you don't win, if you don't see yourself win here right now, just know that you've won. You know, on a different timeline, or many other different timelines, you know. So let me get these in. We've got Show Me right here. We've got CPM as well. We've got MacB as well. Sorry, I'm making them short. And then Joel has become a member. Thank you so much for joining, Joel. I really, really appreciate it. Joel Broomhead. There we go. Fantastic. Okay. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much, guys, for bearing with me while I add those people to the list there. But right, what do you reckon, mate? Should we start looking to do the first duck race of the evening?
I think we need a duck race. I really do. I want to hear your commentary. So let's get the duck race on.
The good old ducky commentaries. Right, we'll start off with Sandy Millington's van. Managed to work around, went into the website and requested desktop version. Ah, yes, there you go, buddy. There you go, desktop version. So this one's for Sandy Millington. And I just want to say a massive well done to Sandy for hitting 250 subscribers. It's an amazing achievement, mate. It really is. So a huge congratulations to you. Can everybody join me in saying congratulations to Sandy in the chat very quickly? While I come over here and I grab myself the, I've got the Canadian $half to hand, so let me grab one of these out. We've got let's have a look. There we go. It'll do. A George VI, 800 silver, Canadian dollar. Is TSC is 𝗖𝗺𝗺𝗵𝗿. I love it. So I'm gonna throw this in at 1950, very fine condition. Canadian 50 cents right there. You'll have the stack collector stickers and poker chips, etc., and all the fantastic items that Sandy has arranged himself as well. Which was his bundle was already fantastic enough, wasn't it? It doesn't need anything from me to be added in there. But you know what? I'm going to do it anyway.
And how cool the two we were saying that how cool to get that so quick. And I don't know if you. Yeah. The live the other day that they did with the showing all the where they were with the stacking, it was just memory. It was just lovely to see the whole stack where they've come so quickly. It just shows you one a week, or it's so quick. So it can be done. It can absolutely be done.
Yeah, 100%. But no, Sandy, thank you, my friend. You are a star. Ian Atterbury, thank you very much. He's been a member for 3 months. He says, awesome, Sandy and Danny. Yeah, I absolutely agree with that for sure, mate, for sure. But remember, guys, this this is entry for this duck race is nothing to do with me. This is one where you had to have entered through the video that Sandy Millington's done. So I'm just going to reopen the duck race because for one I've already preloaded my list in there, which I'm going to have to add a few names on to. But here we go. In fact, I need to double check that because I got caught out last time because some people had done the post and then I added them from membership, so I do have to double check that. But where are we? Discord, okay, I've got it open somewhere. Here we go, duck race. Sandy, I've got 68 names on your list, if that sounds good to you, my friend. Let's get these added in. Let's go over to the duck races. In fact, Punk will bring you back from when we come back. There we go. Right, so duck races. Here we go, guys. So we're doing names. We've got Sandy's list he's sent across, which, as I say, has got 68 names on it. There you go. Fantastic. Yayo, says Sandy. So that's all good to me. Good luck to everybody who's entered on this one. It's a fantastic bundle. It really is. So best of luck to you all. Sandy, let us know, mate. How long do you want this one to run? We'll let you choose that one because it's your giveaway. So if you can let me know in the chat what time you would like this to be, i.e. between 1 and 2 minutes. Oh, Ian, that's incredibly generous of you. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you. 1 minute and 22 from Sandy. 1 minute and 22. There you go from Sandy. Punk, as you are the guest, you get to pick the shuffles on this one.
Do you need to ask me?
I think it's going to be
please.
Two, yeah.
So,
I don't know. 𝗖់𝗺𝗺𝗵, what have you started? What has he started there? You know what I mean? And Sandy said 2 as well. Here we go. 1, 2. If you don't know, this goes back to the 1,000 member live we did for Stacker Social, where Cy said 2 for every single one throughout the evening. It was absolutely hilarious. It really, really was. Right then, buddy. Here we go. Give me a countdown and we'll get it started, my friend.
3, 2, 1. Go.
And they are off, and straight away they're coming out the blocks in neck and neck as we come out the gates, not the blocks. That's what I meant to say. But it looks like Argent Appeal right now. Duck number 16 is very slightly in the lead. We've got Mark Dixon right there. We've got Teach right there. We've got somebody else I can't read their name. There's Geek Boy Pete's up there as well. It looks like Geek Boy Pete is currently in the lead. We're coming to the final minute of the race. Can he hold on to it? He hasn't. It's now Nemo. Talk of the devil. Beautiful in his plumage tonight. He's not a duck. He's a parrot. get out of here with that. We're coming down to the final 50 seconds of the race, and Jamie Frost is currently in the lead, but he has just been replaced by Dave, and now we've got 𝗀𝗵𝗿𝗶𝗲𝗀𝗏 at the bottom, but Silver Noggy right there. Will's Bullying, he's going strong. So is 𝗬𝗵𝗁𝗏𝗃, so is Ian Atterbury, so is �absolute_Brilliant, so is Steve O'Neill, so is Daryl USA. Who's it going to be? What, half a minute left on for the timer? This can be anybody's race right now, but FG Stacker wants it, Ian Atterbury wants it, International Stacker wants it, Darren Riley wants it, Will's Bullying wants it, and Nemo Jr. really wants it. He is duck number one, but can he come in place number one? That's what matters, and we will find out, guys, in 10 seconds time. Here we go. Steve O'Neill, Nemo Jr. Fighting for the race, but neither of them had it in the legs. Who's this storming ahead? This is Silver. Who is it? Silver Spectre. Come on, Silver Spectre, get in there. You have just won the one and only, the official Sandy Millington 250 subscriber giveaway. Congratulations to you, Silver Spectre. Contact Sandy, give him your address. Sandy, let me know the address, and I'll send my bits directly out to Silver Spectre to save on time, etc., etc. But a very, very well done to Silver Spectre. But, guys, you know what time it is? Punk, do you know what time it is?
No, what time is it? What
It's
time is it to us?
It's time to shut the duck. Oh. Got my hopes up.
Nice.
Oh, sorry, Self. Sorry, buddy. But no, well done. Great work there, Sandy, mate. Fantastic work on getting to 250. And Spectre, what a guy. A very, very active guy in the community, isn't he, Silver Spectre? So it's fantastic to see you taking that brilliant bundle from Sandy. And as I say, you've got a very fine Canadian 50 cents that I'm holding up to a camera, which isn't even on. But it'll be popped into a flip to keep it looking nice for you. And yeah, a massive well done to you on that one. Must say that commentary had soul. Oh, thank you, Si. I appreciate it, mate. Just didn't get time to watch YouTube. Oh, I'm sorry, Divinia, but she'll catch it on the rerun, and I think, you know, it's probably the channel one. She was and the members one, because I think Divinia's a member now, so she'll know. But good luck to everyone who's still in the duck races to come. Somebody was asking a little earlier about how to enter the duck races. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bring this browser across right there so you can see behind me, but in fact I'm actually going to go full screen so you don't have my ugly mug in the way. So what you want to do is you want to go over to the Stat Collector YouTube channel right here. You can see we're currently live with you guys right now. You want to navigate across to where it says posts right there. Click on that, and the top post now says, for next week's duck race, 2nd of the 8th, 25. And like 5 people have already done so up to yet. BBA's put Punky Pop. Don't worry, it is not a spelling quiz, guys. It's not a spelling quiz. If you put something along the lines of Punkle Pops, Punky Pops, Punkle Pop, whatever, you know, you're going to be entered. But Barry's in, Diaxis is in, Mrs. GSH is in, Sandy's in, and Blistering Barnacles are all in as well. So well done to you guys, but that's how you enter if you weren't aware. The other way to enter is to become a channel member. Because channel members are automatically entered into all of my giveaways. And what I mean by that is if it's a giveaway I'm running, you will be entered. The ones that you may not be entered in are like what we've just done for Sandy, when I run them on behalf of somebody else, because you have to enter in the way that they want to do it. And if there's any other channels, especially the smaller channels out there, if you do have any giveaways you'd like me to do, it can be a great way to get, you know, if you were a smaller channel, I'm not the biggest channel myself, but it can be a great way to share your name out there and get a few people familiar with what you guys are doing. So thank you. I know there are many other duck race related giveaways out there, and I appreciate you choosing the Stat Collector for your 250 subscriber giveaway, Sandy. I really appreciate it. Robot Toaster said the whole system is rigged. What's this by Luke? Reality Collision. We've just completed another mega test and we couldn't be happier with the results. What exactly are you testing? We're opening up tiny wormholes in the reality matrix. Don't you think that could be dangerous? No, not really. What's the worst thing that could happen? You could plunge the Earth into a parallel reality and mess up with the space-time continuum. People are so distracted they won't even notice. Oh yeah, where did the S in depends go? Oh, I don't even know that product, to be honest with you. So I don't know about that one. I don't know. But let's go back. Let's go back to stacking and coin collecting, and go back to my fantastic guest this evening, who is the one, the only, the incredible Silver Punk. And again, mate, thank you so much for coming across and joining me this evening. Are you having fun?
Oh, mate, it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I'm just like, yeah, cheers for having me. It's just great. The duck race, that was a good bit of fun, wasn't it? And just everyone joining in. It's so cool.
They're meant to be, especially the weekly ones. They're meant to be fun more than anything. But I'm trying to put better coins in now and make the bundles a little bit better for you guys. Raver, do you stack precious metals? How did you find this live? Oh, who's that? It's a breath of fresh air, haha, just what I need. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, mate. And thank you so very much for joining us. I really do appreciate it. So, Punk, is it time to discuss the elephant in the room? Is it time?
Oh, okay then. What? Right, okay. If you want to, I'll stand by anything I've punked. So let's go. Yeah.
What was the inspiration behind it? Where did that idea come from? I personally, I quite like what you do. You know, it's a bit grungy. It's a bit Banksy-esque. You know what I mean?
Well, it's it is. Yeah, it's a bit. I mean, it's going back to we touched on it earlier. My antique dealer days and stuff. And you'll know you've probably seen the amount of tokens, and people will stamp a coin up at beat to commemorate something like a love token.
Yeah.
Or it can be, I don't know, commemorate it. And I've it's always been in my head. And I thought, well, you know what? Why don't I do that to some silver bars or something? And it just kind of, I done one, and I think it had that shock value, because it was like, what are you doing?
Can I ask you to do
stamping up?
Can I ask you to do me a favour?
Stuff up.
Can I ask you to do me a favour?
Yeah.
Never ever meet in person with the coin cutter. You two need to stay apart. Right? You're like naughty kids in the classroom. Punk over that corner, coin cutter in that corner. Do not get scheming together, all right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's. Oh, yeah. The coin. Yeah, I just love some of the stuff he does. Yeah, it's brilliant. But it's yeah. It was one of them. It was the shock value, and it was like, yeah, this is really cool. And you kind of get into it. So now I'm like excited. Because I'll be honest, I wasn't really excited before the Royal Mint had made an announcement, and everyone would be talking about it on Stacker Social, and I'd be like, nah, it's just another bar, isn't it? It's just another generic bar that they're making, and blah, blah, blah. But now I'm like, I've got to get one straight away. As soon as I can, I've got to get my hands on one of these so I can deface it, and it's out there.
Yeah, no, fair play to you, fair play to you. And it's different. And that's one thing I like about it. It is different. Now, as a numismatist, it does sometimes kill me. It sometimes literally tears me apart to see what some of you guys do on your channels. 365. Oh, sorry, did I forget to cough at the same time there? you know, 365 with his dip or whatever his mad scheme he's doing. Don't get me wrong, it's very entertaining and I do love it. But sometimes, you know, some of these pieces you just think, how can you do that to it? But what's your thought on the new Gothic bar? What are your thoughts on that?
I've got to be honest with you, I'm a traditionalist. And I really like it. I think the portrait's really cool, because as soon as you look at it, it's like, oh yeah, it's the Gothic Queen. Yeah. You know, Queen Victoria. And I'm like, and I look at it and I was like, yeah, I'll be honest with you, that was a difficult, when I bought it, I was like, look at it. Look at that. Yeah, when I got it, I was like, yeah, this is really nice. And I was like, I must admit, I was like, oh, am I going to do this? I was like, oh, this is a nice bar. I could keep this. This is nice. And then that goes after about 3 seconds, and it's like, yeah, let's get this open and let's stamp it. Let's have it.
Which has been the hardest piece for you to punk? Has there been any piece that you've looked at and it's been like you've had to look away and you know, give it?
Well, that's a good question. I mean, I'll be honest with you. There's certain things I won't do.
Yeah. Can you expand on that at all?
But like it's funny enough, I was having a conversation with someone today about it. Like the Battle of Britain bar, I couldn't do that. I just couldn't, just because for what it signifies and stuff. It's just a personal thing.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. So that'd be really difficult. and I think that anything I couldn't stamp across. This is going to sound crazy, but I couldn't stamp across. I could do King Charles. That wouldn't be a problem. But the Queen, yeah. But for some reason, the Queen, I think it's because it's the only monarch I've ever known all my life, all the way through. I couldn't stamp across her. I could go round it or do the reverse, but I couldn't put punk across the face or something. I just couldn't do it.
I mean, credit where it's due. That woman was, I mean, she was a woman that the country could be proud to get behind, wasn't she, the Queen? And I think a lot of people don't realise how much she actually did for the country, how much of her time she spent with foreign diplomats and foreign leaders of states, etc., and brokering and brokering deals and stuff like that. And she cared about the country so much. And I think you just don't see that from King Charles like you did with Queen Elizabeth. Do you? You know what I mean? So I get that. I think I understand it would be quite difficult because I've got a lot of respect for that woman. I know a lot of people out there had a lot of respect for Queen Elizabeth as well. So I do get that. Is there anything out there that's on your list that you want to punk it but you haven't had a chance yet?
Yeah, I'd like to do the first Una and Lion Bar because I haven't done that. I've done the second version and I've done the Sunshine Mints version.
Yeah,
but I haven't done the original. That's on my list. I'm just trying to think of anything else on my list.
I'm just going to show people very quickly. So
I thought you was hiding them then. I thought, you can hide them.
So we've got this.
Yeah, I've done that.
We've got that one. That's been done. That's the second one. That's the Sunshine Mint one. So that's been done.
Yeah, I've done that. Yeah.
These are the original ones. And you know what? I've got a spare.
Yeah, I'd love to have a go at them.
I've got a spare, so you know what I'm going to say, don't you? They're both,
you're going to send it.
They're both going on my stand. You can get gone. No chance. If it weren't,
I'd love to.
If it weren't an Una, I'd have sent one over for you to do it, mate. I would have. But that's one of my favourite bars.
Yeah, but see, that's why I want to do it because of that reaction. If it wasn't an Una, I'd have said, and that's what I do it for. I'll be honest, it is anarchy, isn't it? If it's that bit of anti-establishment. Yeah, let's bash it up because it's the Royal Mint. Let's give them what for and. I apologise to the Royal Mint if anyone's in the chat from the Royal Mint, but you need to you need to have a bit of punk love now and again and get your faced.
For sure. And Scottish Bullion Collector, 2021 is the original Una Lion bar. There's other Una Lion pieces. It goes back to it was a double sovereign, wasn't it? Originally, the gold Una Lion, if I remember correctly.
Right.
Was it a double or a 5 sovereign piece? I'm sure it was. Sure, it was a double sovereign. And it's one where she stood up. The lion's like. It's kind of more similar to that one, but she hasn't. I'm showing people, the sideways one, but she hasn't got a hand.
I don't like that one. What do you think to this? Which is your favourite? Because my favourite's the very first one. I think that second one's. Yeah. That second one's just. I think it's really bad. I got to be honest with you. I'm just like, that's terrible. That's why I had no qualms. I was like, as soon as I get one of them, that's getting done.
Yeah, to be honest with you, if you don't mind, we'll talk about the Royal Mint for a little while and get your opinion on it. The third one looks better than the second one. Which order was Sunshine Mint third or second? I can't remember which order they came out now. I think it was it the first Royal Mint, second Royal Mint, and Sunshine Mint? That was the order that came out, wasn't it? Royal Mint third. Royal Mint with third one, TSC. Okay. See, that surprises me because this one right here, which is the second one, that's raw disappeared there. That's grown on me a lot actually. For one way of view.
I like that.
Yeah,
that's really nice.
That has grown on me a lot. Really, and I would put that above the second Royal Mint one personally. But hey, taste is subjective, isn't it? You know what I mean? It takes all sorts to make a world, and variety is the spice of life. If there's any other more buzzwords I can spew out there. I remember the third one, the Royal Mint released the new one. Has Royal Mint released 3 Una Lion bars now? I'm confused here.
I like the new tenor. I'm not sure, mate. If there is, it needs a punking. That's all I'm saying. Don't tease me 365. Yeah, it needs to be.
Yeah,
I need to get one.
I'm only aware of the 2 Royal Mint 𝗂𝗵𝗁 bars. I don't know of a third one. So, yeah. Do let me know more details. Maybe drop a picture in Digger, mate. I have said before, but because we like to keep a family-friendly atmosphere around here, with his kids in the community like KY stacking, etc. I do remove that GIF, but I have said before it is funny. Oh, what's this? Here we go. New release for 2025. Let's have a look. Even Discord, yeah, I'm sure it'll be right. Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that. That's.
It looks a big bar.
So similar. It is so similar to the second one, isn't it? It's very, very similar. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not impressed. I'll be honest. Yeah, not impressed.
It's a bit glary. I need to have a better look at it. I can't believe that's gone under my radar. I cannot believe that. Even though I'm a raver and into collecting, keeping a few closed gems, but pass them onto, or I put them. Oh, fantastic! Thank you very much, Raver. I really appreciate that. I need to have a look into that a little bit more detail. That's caught me out there. So well done on that one. Shame you can't block that GIF on Discord. Yeah. I mean, I get it. It's funny, and if this was more of a, an adult only setting, I'd be more than happy with it. Don't get me wrong, but it's just, I just want to keep it family friendly as much as possible, guys. So please don't be offended if I've deleted it. But yeah, what's this one? Ian Attenbury. Oh, that's a better view of it. So we'll go on to Stack Chat, interact. Yeah, but it looks like they're both running with each other, doesn't it?
Yeah, but don't you think Una's look like she's about to do the pole vault over it?
She does, yeah. She actually does.
It's not good, is it?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one myself, guys. I think my favourite 2 are still gonna be number 1 original 2021, number 2 Sunshine Mint. I think for me.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Has it been released? It can't have been released, can it? I do new releases every week, so.
There's a nice bit of space along the top, so I can stamp that up quite nice. I can get Silverpunk across the top, so it's going to work well.
There you go.
The pole vault, Una, the pole vault.
That is the original 𝗂𝗵𝗁 design right there, and Queen Victoria.
And that's nice, classic.
Yeah, I've got a restrike of that from 2000, the 2000 restrike called the Millennium. And I do really like the original 𝗂𝗵𝗁, and same as say that comes from a gold coin originally, and it is beautiful. But I will of course get the new 𝗂𝗵𝗁. But anyway, this leads me back. Luckily I don't need my camera because I've just knocked my cable under the table. It's got dead loose nowadays. The cables get funny, don't they? You need to get a new one.
Oh yeah.
But going back to what I was going to say now. I'd like your true opinion on this one, Punk, if you don't mind, mate. What the Royal Mint? What are your opinions on this right now? And what I mean by that is the type of products that we're bringing out at the moment. Are you a fan? Do you think that maybe the Royal Mint are allowing themselves to get a little bit left behind under the current market when it comes to mints, etc.?
It's really difficult for me because I look at it. I kind of look whenever I look at a bar, the first thing I do. This is terrible. I try and look and see what's wrong, what I think's wrong with it.
Yeah.
I look and I go, that's not like seeing Una there. I was like, it looks like a pole vault. Hey, you can't have that like that. It's just it's not right. Composition isn't right. I think they're very hit and miss. I mean, that Gothic one they've just released, very cool, isn't it? Because it's ticks the boxes, but it's I want to see. How do I say it without knocking anyone? I think that I'm just going to come out. I think the new designs are very sloppy.
Okay.
I think they're doing too much too soon, and they're just churning them out because they need to get another bar out. That's my view on it.
I agree.
You know.
Mate, I absolutely agree with you right there. I think the Royal Mint are allowing themselves to get left behind when you start looking at other mints and what they're doing at the moment. I think the game has changed very much, like we were discussing earlier about YouTube. I think the game, when it comes to new pieces that are being produced, the game has definitely changed, and I'm talking about over the last 2 or 3 years. You know what I mean? Like, we are seeing massive movements in the industry, whether that be by the Germanium mint with their hidden color UV light technology, whether it be the high relief pieces we're seeing be released by numerous companies, whether it's for things like the stackables or the weapons that we're seeing. You know, I think I'm seeing innovation by so many mints around the world, but the Royal Mint doesn't feel to me like a mint that makes silver pieces. You know what I mean? It just feels like an organization that produces a country's change. You know, if you know what I mean there. I don't think they're looking... Yeah, I don't think they're doing enough to come up with fresh, new ideas. I think most of what they're doing, I'm going to be honest, and I apologise, Roman, this is purely one man's opinion, but I think a lot of what they're doing at the moment is derivative. Now, that bar we've just seen is, you know, this is now the third 𝗂𝗏𝗏 bar, and let's be honest, the reason they're doing that is because the 2021 bar was stupidly popular. It was incredibly popular. It got to a point where I was seeing them sell for like £100 a bar, just for the 1 ounce bar. You know, the bar we've just shown, the Gothic bar, it's a nice bar, don't get me wrong, but it's based off of a design on a coin. You know what I mean? It's not a new design you've come up with. You've gone back and looked. And the way I feel about Royal Mint at the moment is what they're doing is they're going back. They're not looking forward, they're looking back. What have we done that's worked? What do people like? Okay, well, let's do something more on those lines. When really, you know, risk a little bit and try and do something new. And that's what we're seeing in other mints across the world. And I just don't feel we're seeing that in the Royal Mint. Would you agree with what I'm saying there?
No, I think you're right. I mean, it's not... There's no innovation. They're not moving forward. Like you say, for me, it's kind of they've stopped still. And like you just at the beginning of that little passage, you said about all the other mints, how they seem to be so far ahead with all different things. And it's not just that; it's across the board. If you look, I'm going to bring it to silver pouring because that's what I know. It's just the silver pouring stuff. What I can remember seeing on YouTube a couple of years ago, to what you can see, what people are producing now, it's night and day. And it seems like the Royal Mint are still stuck 2 or 3 years ago. Yes. They haven't caught up to everything else. Everything else has progressed. Like the silver pouring, people are doing fantastic stuff with lasers and this, that, and the other. But as you say, the Royal Mint are still looking at old designs and going, let's rehash this again. Let's get whichever designer we've got in. There you brief, and it's probably not the designer's fault. It's probably the brief they've got. Redo us the Gothic. Redo a Sooner and the Lion. And to be fair, once you've done something good once, it's very hard to come up with to replicate it because it's done. Because the design's done, the composition's done. You can't really do it again.
Yeah, no, for sure. I know. I absolutely agree with that, mate. I think you're absolutely right, and it does translate to pouring. And you're 100% right. You know, the advancements I'm seeing in pouring now. And it's down to innovation. It's people coming in with fresh ideas, not rehashing what's already been done. They're coming in with fresh ideas, and that's one thing I truly love, and I think that's what drives things forward. You know what I mean? And I agree. I feel like the Royal Mint a little bit stuck in the laurels, as it were. You know what I mean? They're not looking outside the box. Royal Mint could do a sovereign with a new design for the year like they did with the 2012. That would be an interesting. So there's been some fantastic one-off sovereign designs. The 1989 in particular is an incredible design. Do you know what I mean? The 1989, the Tudor Rose sovereign.
What's that one like? I'm not up on sovereigns.
No, this one's gorgeous, mate. It's my favourite sovereign design. Tudor Rose sovereign. I'll get a good picture for everyone. Images. Yeah, that's a good picture. Let me bring this one across. Here we go. Right, so right here, buddy. That's 𝗕𝗂𝘃𝗀𝗃𝗃
Oh yeah,
𝗃.
yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? It's a truly beautiful coin. It really, really is. So yeah, no, it's a good point there, Si. They could try different things with the sovereigns. I'm not saying every time. I wouldn't like to see the loss of Petrucci's George saying the Dragon. I really wouldn't like to see that not being done anymore. But I do think that, you know, they should start to do maybe commemorative sovereigns, a bit like they do with the 𝗿𝗏𝗃𝗀𝗃 Britannias and the silver proofs, etc. I think that would be a great course. That's the most beautiful design they ever made. Yeah, I definitely think so for sure for the win. But that was something else. Absolutely. Yeah, like I've just said, so yeah, I don't want you to take away Petrucci, but that 1989 was just different. You are allowed to film at the Royal Mint. I want to visit soon. No, mate. And this is a very, very serious no as well. I know sometimes we say no filming, and then you can sneak your phone out and take a bit of filming here and there. But when you're on the tour at the Royal Mint, no, there is no filming whatsoever. Now, if you're not on the tour, if you're just in the gift shop or if you're in the exhibition, yes, you can take as much photography as you want. But while you're doing the actual tour and you're seeing the actual various areas of production, etc., they will not let you film anything at all. I've been on tours where literally someone just goes to look at a message on the phone, and the tour guide stops what they're doing, and they'll turn around and say, "Sorry, you need to put your phone away." It's a big film, big thing. Like Si said, you can film in a museum. They call it the exhibition. So once you do the tour and you've been down the shop floor, etc., then you go into Si's not wrong. It is a museum, but they call it the expedition, and that's where you've got cased all the different coins. You've got coins from Alfred the Great. You've got coins from Edward VIII. Loads of absolutely fantastic coins. And in there, yes, you can film, but you have to be very careful where you film at the Royal Mint. It's a lot of fun, and I absolutely recommend anyone who hasn't done it to do it at least once. Have you ever done this Royal Mint tour?
I haven't. No. It's something. Yeah, I haven't done it. I might have to go and have a look at it because it's interesting. I'd like to go and have a look at the process and stuff. But it's one of those. I think for me, I think it'll take the glass off it a little bit. It's kind of like, I like the mystery. Sometimes it's like, oh yeah, this is what annoys me with the Royal Mint. In my mind, it's like it's this grand place and establishment and the way they do stuff, but it's been eroded away with what they're producing and what they're putting out. I think they need to up the game, and I just think if I went there, I'd be like, oh, is this it? I don't want to see behind the curtain.
I do get that to an extent. Now, I can't put this in Stack Chat Interact because I'm live at the moment, but 𝗵65's challenged everyone to put in your favourite silver punk pour that you own, and this one is hands down. Look, my camera's not working. Bloody hell, bloody thing. Go on to webcam. There we go. Am I back on yet? No. I'm back. There we go. I'm back. So for me, hands down, this is my favourite punk piece. I say that. It's very close because this touched me, mate. When you, Si and 𝗵65 all got together and made this bar celebrating me get to 1,000 subscribers, was absolutely insane. It really was. And that was a wish come true for me, by the way. That was a wish come true. When I visited the what was the name? Mother Shipton's Cave in Knaresborough. They had a wishing well there, and this is when I used to have my own channel, and I had about 40 subscribers, and I didn't know what to wish. I didn't know what to wish for. I haven't got a lot of I'm a man of little means, really. You know what I mean? It doesn't take a lot to impress me, but I just thought to myself, you know what? I'll wish for 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Why not? It's realistic. It's achievable. Why not? And I had to start another channel to get there, but eventually my wish came through. So it's either it's either that one or this one. I love this for a couple of reasons. Now, one, you gave me this for my 40th birthday, didn't you? with a very, very touching.
Yeah.
I know another one size just put in the shields as well. I love the shield. I've got that out in front of me as well. But you sent me this for my 40th birthday, which I thought was very, very touching. But not only that, it was quite personal to me because back in the day, I used to do, sorry, a bit of gas from a mango monster here. I used to do computer science at school. I basically software development back, writing computer programs and all that kind of stuff. Over 20 years ago now, you know what I mean. But when I first started college, that's how you used to have to save your work. That's how you used to have to. We were still using floppy disks. Now, whilst I was at college, this new invention came out, and it was fantastic because it could hold 32 megabytes. 32 megabytes of data. That was insane. Insane. It was like, wow, what's this thing? It's a flash drive. Check it out. 32 megs of data. You don't need it. No more because a floppy disk was about 4 meg, wasn't it? You used to get on floppy
I think I can remember them when they were 1 point something, 1.75, some of them.
Different sizes, but late in the game, before we went out, they were about 4 gig.
But is that how much they got to in the end? Crikey.
For a standard one, I think we had some that had 7 up to like 7 gigs on it, but I think most of them were like 4.5 gigs, something like that. I'm going back from memory over 20 years ago, but about that, I think. And the worst thing about them is they were so untrustworthy. So you'd spend hours and hours doing your college work, right? And you'd save it, you'd put it on your floppy disk, and like, you'd go to hand it in, you'd put your disk into your PC, go to load it. Ding, ding! Corrupt file.
Format disk.
Corrupt file. And everything gone just like that, just because you've shut your bag a little bit too hard. And floppy disks, they were the worst. So I remember when flash drives first came out, you get gigs upon gigs upon gigs nowadays. But back in the day, they had very little memory to them. Let me get punked back on screen. So it resonated with me. It resonated, and I remember. I think, if memory serves correctly, 𝗫𝗺𝗺 revealed it on his channel, didn't he?
I did, with the discs, I can remember. This is how that come about. I can remember 𝗃65 showing one. Was it PowerCoin?
Yeah, he had the coloured one, the non-coloured one, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, that's so cool. And I think it was something ridiculous at the time. I think it was about 250 quid or something. And I thought, I can make one of them. I've got to have a go at this.
Yeah.
So I was like, right, and I thought, this will be a walk in the park, simple. It's a square. And they caused me so much trouble. And I mean, that one that I did for you, it was kind of a nice accident because, as you see, it's got a hole in it. It's a bit scratched up. And believe it or believe it not, I was trying to get it mint. And then I was like, you know what, though? If I could say this is a battered up old computer disk, it'd work really well if I tone it right. Yeah, and that's how it came out. And I was like, that's for the stack collector. That's perfect. That is perfect.
No, it was, and it was absolutely perfect. It really, really was. What do you reckon about? So we do a duck race, and then and then start. I've kept you all to myself for all this time. Let's give you to the chat. We'll release you to the chat, and we'll do the Q&As afterwards. I may have missed some throughout, but I've had questions from a few guys. I think one was from 𝗪𝗫, and I think one was from me and 𝗵𝗁. One might have been from 𝗪𝗫𝗀. So I've got a few questions to start on with. Need a silver pour of a cigar. Oh, that would be fantastic. Cigar silver pour, absolutely. Although I think Nemo and 𝗫𝗺 Sterling would want one of them, and then 𝗃65 has the odd cigar as well. Which, so yeah, get on it, buddy. Right, let's.
I'll start making one.
Yeah. I've just got to have a quick look here. This is where it gets a little bit confusing. So we've got 𝗪the Soundman in. No, we'll add 𝗪. He's been given a membership tonight. Who else? Jeff Rubin, Show Me, CPM, 𝗪𝗁𝗁𝗵𝗿, and Joe Bromhead. There we go. Let's have a look. Let me. I'll copy him and take him across, and then just delete him as I need to, because we had a problem where people got gifted memberships, and I entered in duck race, and I accidentally meant that a few people went in twice. So CPM, is he in there? He's not in there now. 𝗪𝗁𝗁𝗵𝗿𝗶 and Joel is not, no, and Mac B is not, so they need to be in. Show me and Jeff. So show me, no, and Jeff. Again, no. Fantastic. Right, that's taken us to 81 people. Fantastic. Right, let's go over to the ducky races, guys. What cigars do you smoke? I like to mix it up, buddy. This is to John Clayton. I like to mix it up. At the moment, it's a Alex. What we called Alex Bradley. I think it's Alex Bradley. Black Market, Filthy Hooligan, 𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗃 is what I'm smoking at the moment. Before this, it was a Alex Bradley Black Market, which Nemo sent across, and then I've been sent another absolutely beautiful cigar from Nemo, which I'm going to be starting for the next live stream. This is a more traditional kind of cigar that you'd get back in the day, and I'm really looking forward to that. So thank you so much, Nemo. I've not asked you yet, guys. I've not asked you yet. Put it back in the box. So, Nemo, Punk, mate. It's because we're just talking about Nemo. Same thing. If you can give me the time on it.
The time, can we go for 1 minute 11 seconds? All the ones.
All the ones. Of course we can. Right, because you got to pick the time, we're going to let the chat select the number of shuffles. So, guys, let me know how many shuffles you want. You know what you got to wait for. It's coming. Here you go. Back in my day was Hamlet and something else. Yeah. Well, Queen Nessie got in with 7. That's a nice one. 2012 side. That is a nice one. Ian Zay says, cheers. I'm loving it, guys. Loving it. Right, let's do the 7 shuffles, sorry, for Nessie. Here we go. 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5, that's 6, that's 7. I got carried away. Sorry, Nessie. I got a little carried away. Gaz Stacker, Mr. Kiwi's put up the GPS. That's another one I've got of yours, mate. Some fantastic pieces there. Right. I apologise for the extra shuffle. I can't take it back now. It's come out of the box. It's not a thumbnail, 365. It is not a thumbnail. Good luck to everybody. I hope you all the best of luck on this one. With some fantastic coins in this one. This is the one that's up for everyone. So you've got the 1967 Kennedy $50, 40% silver. It's a beautiful coin. You've got some other coins in there. You've got loads of poker chips, loads of stickers. Let's find out who's going to take this home, guys. Mr. Punk, if you can give me the countdown timer.
Right then, guys. 3, 2, 1, go.
Come on, Wiggy, you can do it. You were the reason for the 8th shuffle, weren't you? We've got the Punk Duck at the top. I always love it. If
Silver Punk's in the lead. Come on. Sorry,
Silver Punk's in the lead. He's taking me down. I'm going to shut up and let Punk do it. Show Me's in there. Barry Wiggins is in there. We've got Captain Stacks in there. Coin Noob's in there. Coin Noob still needs to win a duck race. Matt Winds is in there. We've got Stu's Metal Detecting in there. We've got MacDonald Bullying in there. Free Good Nerds. Cyber Soundman. Gold Silver Hunter. Davinia Robbins. Dan Rumble. Sandy Millington's having to go for it. They're all wanting it tonight. They do. It must be the poker chips. But Sandy Millington, he was straight out there. Stuck a rocket up his arse, he did. Now it's Dan Rumble, Cyber Soundman's up here again. Israel Coin currently, Israel Coin number 8. Silver Stag Stacker, will it be in the pink or will he end up in the stink? That one's for you, Cyber Soundman. Here we go, last 20 seconds of the race. This is where it all changes, guys. It can go anywhere. We don't know where it's going to go, but we will find out in only 10 seconds time. Here we go, guys. It's currently Davinia Robbins with the cheating honker, set about 5 foot longer than every other duck. Who's it going to be? Kane Coins or Dan Roy Ling? He's going to be Dan Rumble. Dan Rumble right there. My duck is going the opposite direction. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, fantastic work. Well done to you, Dan Rumble. Well done indeed. Let me go back over there. Punk, what time is it, mate?
Oh, mate, I'm just still getting over that. I thought I was going to win that one. I was in the lead. I was in the lead. I was like, this is ace. Come on.
You really were doing so well. But what time is it?
No, what time is it gone to?
It's time to
shut
the duck
up.
Oh, Dad, close the wrong one. There you go. Shut up, duck. Go away. Go away. We don't want you no more. We'll come back in 10 minutes when we do members giveaway. There we go. Quackers. I've gone Quackers. Original Amiga disc was one of my favourite games. Oh, check that out there, guys. Look at that. Look at that. That is a blast from the past. Lords of a Rising Sun. Absolutely love it, mate. Absolutely love it. Right then, guys. So I do apologise. I forgot to take down who put these. I was copying and pasting them across. But the first one, I think came from Mercian. And the first question for the punky one is: did you go to the old punk gigs at the Mermaid down at Stratford Road? A very, very particular question there. If you weren't from where you're from, most of us won't know what the Mermaid down Stratford Road is. But did you ever go to the punk gigs there, mate?
I didn't know. No, I didn't.
Sounds like we need more
sounds
info.
like I've missed out.
Yeah,
Yeah. It sounds like
sure.
I need to hear some more stuff. I might have missed out. I think that the pub. I'm just trying to think. It's not there anymore. The one where I used to go and used to see some punk bands. I can see it was on the corner. It was on the corner of a road in Moseley. I can't remember what it was called now. It'll come to me in a bit. But yeah, I know I haven't been to that one. The Mermaid. No.
Punk, do you know what we've not done yet before we get to the next question? We've not given away a single groin coin, bud. We are side down.
Well, does anyone deserve some groin coins though? Who deserves it?
Who do you think? Who should we, do you want to just pick someone to give groin coins to? Is that what you're saying?
Well,
there's too many fantastic people out there, mate. How can you pick one person out of this group of A-listers we've got with us tonight? No way. It's not possible.
No, it's a bit difficult. Has anyone earned one, though? Has anyone earned one?
I don't know. I'm thinking. I think we need to just do a good old-fashioned question.
Yeah.
For sure. Can you think of a question, or do you want me to
mate,
say the first one?
What kind of question do you want? Is it got to be coin related?
No. This is the good thing about groin coins. It can be literally anything. In fact, the more bizarre, the better, really, when it comes down to it.
the more bizarre, the better. I'm trying to think of something cool now, and I can't.
Yeah, that's the problem. You're like, oh no, it's got to be a cool question. I can't, and your mind just goes on. You don't it. Let me take the first one. Let me take the first one. I'll take one for the team, mate. I'll take one for the team. So I'll start off with an easy one, guys. I'll start off with an easy one because if you've been watching, you should know the answer to this. What year did the Royal Mint produce this 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 right here? What year was that 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 produced? The first one. There we go. VB, straight in. VB with 2021. Ian just behind him. Ian's one of our leaders right now. Who we got? At the top of the leaderboard, we've got Nemo, Luke, and then Ian Ritchie is in 50. So Nemo and Luke are both in 60, and Ian Ritchie is in 50. So getting close now, guys. You're starting to get close. VB, that's put you on to 30. Well done there. Rex says, did I win? I thought it was VB, wasn't it? 1887. Answer is 1887. No, the bar I was holding, and it was VB.
Rex is a troublemaker, isn't he? If he's got any groin coins, take a few off him. Let's get it down a bit. Troublemaker.
Unfortunately, he hasn't got them to take away, I'm afraid.
Or minus, he can go minus. He's got an overdraft. Give him an overdraft. Yeah. He's going in the minus groin.
Nerd had a groin coin overdraft at one point. He did, but he's such a great guy. He's such a great guy. I gave him back. What a guy Nerd is. By order of a punky one, mate. By order of a punky one. Right, your turn, then.
What question?
Give him an hard one.
Well, I'm gonna do one that. What was the first silver punk pour that 365 had?
Great question.
That's a difficult one.
Can you see the chat?
That's a difficult one. I can see the chat now.
Cool. Because you're going to need. I don't actually know the answer to that myself. So can I enter? Says 365. No, I don't think it was a Bison, was it?
No, it wasn't Bison. It wasn't Bullhead. GPS, no.
some naked woman, I guess, as Baron. I love it.
So, no, no.
I love it.
I'll give you a clue. It was something that I just sent him out the blue when I first started pouring. It was one of the very first. Oh, Luke's got it. It was a skull. Luke's got it. It was a skull. It wasn't a mountain skull. It was a skull, a little skull round. Yeah, a tiny little skull round.
Right, Luke.
I think about 15 grams. Luke is in the
clear. Luke is in the clear lead now. 70 points.
Is he?
Getting close. Oh. It's getting close, guys. It is getting close. Right, I'll do one more question. And then we'll get back onto the questions. Right, guys. So tonight you saw me show a few new pickups I bought for my own personal stack. A couple of them had really low mintages with really, really scarce dates. So I'm really happy to have one. Which coin did I show tonight out of my own personal pickups had the lowest mintage? Which coin?
Ooh. That's the question. I'm trying to think now. I was like, I was in the chat. I was watching.
Ah, yeah.
What was it? Oh.
That was going to be the next question. But well done. Well done, M&J. M&J, well done. Do I give 365 days of silver 10 grand coin?
No, well, no.
Oh, the next question,
no,
next question for another 10 was going to be how many of them were minted, and he jumped the gun.
Oh, but Ian's got it though. He's put both. If you look at Ian now, 33,050 Oh, you know.
Yeah. But,
difficult, mate. You've opened a can of worms here.
You know what? Nobody gets them. M&J gets some, and that's it. M&J. And we'll give you another chance in a little while. But let's get back to the community questions, mate, because there's been some good ones. And guys, if you've got any more questions, this is your chance. Now it's going to be a Q&A. You have our full attention, chaps. So chaps and chapesses, I do apologise. But let's go on to the questions. We've got a couple of questions here. We'll do these ones, and then we'll do the next duck race. Shiny, I'll leave you. I've got yours down, Shiny. Don't worry about that. So next question, and I think this was from Ian Ritchie. I do apologise if I got this wrong, guys. But question for Punk: what worked for the Punk channel that hasn't worked for the antique dealership?
Oh, that's a very
interesting question. Yeah, very good.
Yeah, number one, it'll just be lack of content and not concentrating on it, because that was just like a side bit of fun that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
If I wanted to really grow that channel, then it'd be. See, there's different stages. I don't want to bore you because it's a long answer, obviously, but there's different stages. When you're first starting out, you want to go for as much content as you can. Just keep piling it on until it gets used to it, and then after you get some traction, then you start upping the quality. But so on the antiques one, I haven't put enough on. I think there's only about 5 or 6 videos.
Okay.
Nowhere near enough. That's enough. That's a week's worth, So it's sitting there. I might have a little look at some stage, but we'll see. We'll see.
Fair enough. Good answer. Great question and a good answer.
Yeah, very good question.
Question for the punky one. How do you get the inspiration for your pours? Is there a particular art style, artist, or theme you prefer? And I apologise whoever answers this question because I forgot to take note of that. But it's a brilliant question.
That's a really cool question. And for me, I take influence as it. You see, that's a really cool question. There's a couple of AI artists I know and I speak to, and I take a lot of inspiration from them. They'll do something really cool, and I'm like, "Oh man, that's wicked!" So, what I'll do is I'll take their design and then I'll basically re-engineer it. I'll re-prompt it. I'll look at what they've done and go, "Right."
Have you seen Rex?
Well, is he up at it again?
Most of his inspiration comes from me.
Comes from me. Yeah,
it's okay. Punk, I've answered for you.
yeah. So it's a couple of AI artists I know. I like that, and also the chat in Stacker Social. I'm pretty much. This is for Rex. I'm a lurker. I lurk in the show you pick up channel.
Yeah,
and I'll see what people are buying and what people, and I'm like, that's really cool. I can see why they bought that. I like that.
Speaking of pickups, There's a couple I forgot, isn't there, this week?
Oh.
Yeah, they're not coins. Well, they're kind of teeniest link to a coin. They are, but I got me sent a couple more pocket watches. Obviously, the last one I picked up was from Jamie Frost over in Japan, but I got a couple of these Lest We Forget. I'm going to have to shut it down for a second. I got a couple of these Lest We Forget pocket watches here.
Very cool.
They were made in 2014, and there you go. There's your link to a coin. Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth, 2024, right there. And at the bottom we can see it says 1 crown, 1 crown. So they're based on the old crowns. Beautiful pieces. They both come in the. I've got two of them. Both come in the original boxes, just like this one. And that's the other one, right there as well. So yeah, a couple of very nice pocket watches to add for the collection there. I think I'm up to about 20 pocket watches now, so it's the collection is going strong. But you just reminded me on that one when you said show your pickups, because I put a photo in the pickup room the other day. You see, so yeah, thanks for reminding me that. But I'm the same as you, mate. I love lurking in the pickup room. I really do. Thank you, guys. A couple of people said they love the pocket watches. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate that. So yeah, I get you. I really do get you on that one. And you know, there's a lot of inspiration to be had from Stacker Social, isn't there? So yeah, no, I completely get that as well. So then, I don't think I've reminded everyone tonight. If you haven't done so already, please take a second to do so. It doesn't cost you anything, but it gives me a warm, fuzzy feeling inside. And you all know what I'm about to say. I'm about to say, lick the like button, everyone. Come on, guys, lick the like button. It's all about licking that like button and tickling the subscribe. Yes. There you go. But we'll do.
Give it a tickle.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll do one more question now, and then we'll do the duck race, and we'll come back to questions afterwards, if that's all right, buddy. 51 likes. Yeah. That's incredible work. Thank you so much, guys. You know what this means, don't you, Punk? Do you know what this means?
Go on. What does this mean?
You're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna bring you down. You're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna bring you down.
Right, where's Primo when I need him to clip that up? That's the song there. That needs clipping up.
It's what we do every time we hit an achievement. I serenade you guys with a rendition of "You're the best, you're the best." Stop clicking it, please, says Wills. No, keep clicking. I've got my pointing stick. 𝗀𝗄𝗏 sent me this. It's my pointing stick. Saves me my finger. There you are. Yeah, I've got my eye on you. Right, one last question before we do the duck race. Right, where we go. If you could punk anything, what would the top thing you would really want to do? I think we kind of covered that earlier, didn't we?
Yeah, and as that Una, I still think it'd be the first Una.
Yeah, fairs. Yeah, you probably put the question and then we covered it anyway in conversation, and that's one of the reasons why we do it this way and do the questions later, because a lot of the times we'll just naturally cover it under conversation anyway. Right, and buddy, we've got a few more questions to do, but let's get the final duck race underway for the evening, and this is the members duck race, guys. So I'm about to pull off the membership list, so as long as if you've become a member tonight, it doesn't matter, you will all be entered, because I'm about to re-pull the list off. What a question, Baron. I've just copied and saved it. I've not read it yet, but not this again, Barry. I need to read that. That's not the right one. That's what I'm just giving away. Where is it? Let me see. We may have to address it before we go. Where are we? Come here. Oh, stop doing that. Oh, stop it. There we go. I think we have to answer that question before we do any more duck races or anything else. The question from Baron.
It's a top priority. Yeah, it's top priority.
Stat Collector, Silverpunk, out of the founders, if you had to share a bedroom with one of them, which one would you choose? Come on, Punk. Which one would it be?
No. I've got. Well, it depends, doesn't it? Why are we sharing? Right, I've got some questions here. Why are we sharing the bedroom? No. Under what circumstances are we?
No context. No context around here, buddy. Context not. What am I wasting my finger for? Context not allowed. All right. No context around here. Which one would it be? Answer. It's a three-letter word. and there's no numbers in it. All right.
Well, here's the thing. Obviously, it's going to be you, TSC.
Of course it is.
Obviously, I'm on your channel, so it's going to be you.
Of course it
so
is.
365 hasn't got a live, so I can get out of it. You know what I mean? So TSC, yeah. Because otherwise, 365 would have me doing stuff to. You'd have me pouring or something. Oh yeah, can you come and do this, mate? Come and pour me a cake.
No. That wouldn't be my worry with 365. My worry with 365 is how much of a prankster he is, and I'm just worried I'd wake up and me one hand would be in a bowl of warm water, and there'd be shaving foam all over my other hand, and stuff right all over my face. You know.
Yeah.
But I can honestly answer. Out of all the three founders of Stacker Social, the one that I would love to share a bed with any day of the week is TSC. And I do share a bed with him nightly. Here we go. Anyway, guys, duck race. Let's get it done. So, as I say, it doesn't matter if you joined my membership 3 months ago or 3 minutes ago. I'm pulling the list off now just to make sure everyone's included because it don't take 2 seconds to do it. So let me just export the info. Exporting. There we go. Done. Download that. Fantastic. Where's me downloads? I had it open earlier. Members from 9:33 p.m. So I currently have. I currently have 65 channel members. Thank you, guys. Wow, that's the level of support is insane, isn't it? You know what I mean? So thank you so much.
How cool is that?
Oh, it's unbelievable. Honestly, I didn't think anyone was going to join memberships when I started them. And to have that level of support from people, it means so much to people. It really does, doesn't it? It really, really does. So here we go. We've got 65 lucky names. One of them is going to be a little bit more luckier than the rest of them. But let's get over to the duck races. Before I forget, when you come on, we'll put you back on. But we'll go over to the ducky races right now. Gift membership. Oh, okay. Right. Let's come back out of the ducky races. We'll come back out of the ducky races because...
Oh.
Can't do that to you, can I? Can't do that to you. Can't run a members only race 2 seconds after you become a member. So let's do that.
Although this is the odds are getting worse for me. What you're doing 365? I'm never going to win at this rate. What are you doing?
That is true. Right. So let me. Here we go. We'll re-download that, and I'll download it again. There we go. Fantastic. Right. So close that one down now. That was Sandy's list. Close that one down. Awesome. That's McAfee, you don't need that open. Duck race lit, oh, that's for questions, I do need that. I don't think we'll need the Sigma again, so I'll close that down. Your meat, we need that. Okay, I think we're about good there. There we go, fantastic. Right, let me get back into my downloads, and now we want one from 9:34 p.m. There we go, brilliant. So now we have 70. There we go. That worked out. The maths works, which I'm glad about. Okay, so let me go back over to Ducky Races, edit names, paste. There we go. Now, guys, if we go back up to the Ducky Racers and 365, thank you so much. Incredibly generous of you. I really, really appreciate that. But we've got 70 names there, right there, as you can see. And they're all the channel members across all of the different levels. For the gold members, you will get your own duck race tomorrow night. We'll do a duck race for this one. Tomorrow night is not going to be a duck race. We're going to do another Italian brain. In fact, do you want an Italian brain rot race? Do you want a bit of fun?
What is this? What's an what the hell?
Yeah, Italian brain rot. Yeah, I'm telling you, mate. It's all about the Italian brain rot. Wait till you check this out. Wait till you check this out. We discovered this on the last gold exclusive, which silver members can now watch back. You can't be part of the live when it's live, but you can watch them back. But let's have a look. We want Italian brain rot. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There's quite a few to get through. I can't find it. Oh, we best not have got rid of it because it was the literal best thing you've ever seen in your life. Not monsters, not dragons, not aliens. Sorry about this, guys, but believe me, it's worth a wait if I can find it. Is there a search? Here we go. Let me search for it on the website.
Calky saying Italian brain rot is so good.
It's the best. It is the best. It really is. Oh, come on. Race timers. All race timers, yeah. Oh, I can't find it. No.
Oh no! What you doing to me, TSC?
No,
I'm up to the brain rot now.
Oh mate, I need to. I do need to find it. I do need to find it. I really hope they haven't removed it. I really hope it's the most craziest, maddest thing you've ever seen in your life. Oh, why can I not find it?
Oh no!
I can't see it in there, guys. I can't see it. No, it's like it's for
just Cal's just put maybe it never happened. It's a Mandela effect.
No, it's that, mate. It's that bizarre. You know what I mean? Perhaps I did dream it. Perhaps we all shared an hallucination on that one. But it's just like, so there was like a hippo pineapple and a fridge bunny rabbit, and it's just these amalgamated, like what's the word? Cthulhu. Who wrote Cthulhu? Can't remember the name now. Lovecraftian. Just
crazy
real Lovecraftian mess of animal parts just all glued together. Maybe just do this weird. I'll see if I can find it for next time, unfortunately. But we'll do something a little different anyway. Should we do a monster race? I think first time you ever came on, I wanted to do a monster race, didn't I? Because you were doing your horror movie phase, weren't you?
Crikey, that's when it was. Yeah. I went through a horror phase. Yeah, I was doing all the horror pause, wasn't I?
Yeah. And if I remember, we wanted to do the monster race, but I could only put six monsters in the race at the time. But now, I can put as many as we wanted, mate.
That's right. Yeah, you could only put. That's right. You could only put so many. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah. Let's have a monster. Let's have it.
We'll do a monster race. Here we go. Let's go over to the not the duck races for this one. It's a monster race. I will try and mix it up a little bit for the members ones. Fridge with camel legs and a beer head sort of thing. Yeah, it was. It really was. You're gonna buy me a bear. What kind of bear do you want? Do you want a brown bear, black bear, grizzly bear, Kodiak bear, panda bear, koala bear? What kind of bear do you want, mate? For my birthday, Tissy, I will buy you a beer. I'll definitely buy you a beer for your birthday, Papa. For sure, polar.
He wants a 𝗏meister. Remember 𝗏meister? Follow the bear.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'll get him a 𝗃𝗍𝗄 beer. How about that? Shall I get him a 𝗃𝗍𝗄 or a growler? It's a real thing, guys. Real things. It's when a polar bear and a grizzly bear have a child. It will come out as either a 𝗃𝗍𝗄 or a growler. But happy birthday, Papa H, for sure. And I will definitely, if you're coming to the 𝗪𝗀𝗺𝗃𝗀 tomorrow, I will definitely buy you a beer for your birthday, mate. For sure. Right, Punk. How long are we doing on the monster race, my friend?
I'm still getting my head round the bear and the polar bear going on. Is that true?
It's true.
True. Is that true? I've never heard that before.
Yeah, no, for sure. 𝗃𝗍𝗄𝗃𝗍𝗄 bear and a growler bear. 1 second. 𝗃𝗍𝗄𝗃𝗍𝗄 bear. Here we go. A grizzly polar bear hybrid, also named a growler bear, 𝗃𝗍𝗄𝗃 bear, zebra bear, grizzlar, or Nunaluk, is a rare hybrid that occurs when grizzlies and polar bears, get it on. And
well, my word, you learn this. See, this is what I love about the Stack Chat. You always come away being a bit more intelligent than before you started.
Well, you always come away learning some mad random fact that you're never going to need to know for sure.
And that was the one. That was a see. I need to come on more often because that was my fact.
No, you do. You do need to come on more often, mate. That is for sure. That is for sure. I always love having you on. But let's get this monster race, this monster mash sorted. Here we go. So what do you say for the time, mate?
Can we go for a bit more of a sprint? Can we do 45 seconds?
Yeah, of course we can. I like these. I do quite like the short ones, so 45 seconds is fine. But we're going to lead it to the chat for the short ones, guys. There you go. And just for 365 and nobody else, I am not a thumbnail. It was 5 with Villainous Bounty. Look at these bad boys we've got here. Oh my word. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do. If you're a silver or gold member and you haven't done so already, I highly recommend going back and watching the last gold member chart and seeing the Italian brain rot race for yourself, because it was a lot of fun. It really was. So who we got here? This looks like some kind of, I don't know, Optimus Prime kind of dude. That looks a bit like a xenomorph type thing. We've got some kind of dog thing here. Not a lot of it looks like we've got a pyramid head. We've got a staple marshmallow man.
Grey square thing, yeah. What's that?
That's a pyramid head from Silent Hill, isn't it?
Oh, right. Okay, I got you. Yeah.
I can't really see him.
Stay-Puft. We got Stay-Puft, the marshmallow man.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but not a lot of diversity.
Oh,
Not a lot of diversity. There's about 3 different monsters repeated. So let's see how we get on. Dude, give me the countdown and I will get the race started.
Right then. 3, 2, 1. Go.
Good luck, everybody. Here we go. It is a rampage. We've got King Kong there. We've got the wolf out of Rampage as well. We've also got the lizard. It's all the Rampage characters, and that's all it is to it. Right, let's have a look. Who we got? We've got 𝗵𝗵𝗁𝗏. Oh, we've only got 30 seconds left on the race. It's a short one, isn't it? Here we go, guys. It's Jeff Rubin with a Tyrannosaurus Rex. We've got 𝗪𝗵𝗁𝗲𝗄 as a robot. It's not Pyramid Head. It's one of the 8 AT-ATs from Star Wars is what it actually is. But it's all over the place here. We're coming into the round of 20 seconds. Where's this going to go? We don't know, but it's 𝗬𝗂𝗃 right now, who's one of the War of the Worlds aliens. We're coming into the final 10 seconds. It's still 𝗬𝗂𝗃. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man is going for it. Ollie Harper, he wants it. I think it's going to be Ollie. He's a furlong ahead. I can't see anyone catching him up now. Ollie Harper, well done to you, my friend. You have taken it. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man has returned victorious. We don't need to tell them to shut the duck up. They're already being pretty quiet, which I'm happy about. But let's go back to the studio. And Ollie Harper, well done, Ollie Harper, well done. So let me go over to my my Champion of Champions leaderboard, and we have Ollie Harper is the members. Ollie Harper and. Who was it that won the standard one? Music's still going. I know, I'm going to shut him up in a minute.
Music's still going.
I'll have to go back and look. I'll have to go back and look. It's just for the Champions of Champions list. Let's have a look. Music, yeah. SNS.
Silver Spectre. Silver Spectre.
Silver Spectre, that was it. Yeah, Silver Spectre. There you go. And then tomorrow we will find the gold member Champion of Champions. And don't forget, guys, we're also doing the Golden Groins, which is a bit like the groin coins, but it's for the gold members and it's for Golden Groins. So yeah, do get involved tomorrow night if you're able to do so. It's a bit difficult when I have to start the gold exclusive ones because I use OBS. I have to start it as a private live stream, then whilst it's private I have to change it to members only, which messes up with the notifications a little bit. So I put a post on my channel to let people know when it's live with the link, etc. But do come across and join us tomorrow night when I'll be sparking up this cigar from 𝗵𝗵𝗁𝗏 and having a good old chinwag with all the fantastic people in the community. Right, buddy, let's quickly have a look at a couple more questions here. I've got the Yorkshire Coin Fair on tomorrow morning, so I can't do a particularly long one. As much as I'd love to have you on until the early hours of the morning, mate, we'll have to shut things down fairly short.
Mate. Oh, yeah. That's cool. I'll come back on. I promise I'll come back on sooner. It's been far too long.
I'm holding you to it.
Yeah, definitely.
Salman's coming on the 30th. If you fancy joining us.
Oh, that could be cool. Yeah, see what's going on. Yeah, I'll check the calendar. I'll check with the indoors.
You know what it's going to be?
What's that?
Time. 2 years. 2 years of Stacker Social.
Is that what it's going to be?
It's going to be 2 years of Stacker Social.
No way. Yeah. Don't tell anyone then. Don't tell anyone.
Guys, do not tell anyone. But on the 30th of August, myself and 𝗪𝗵𝗁𝗏 are going to be celebrating 2 years of Stacker Social by having cycling with me. But don't tell anyone. And I think there's a possibility that that duck race might be a little bit bigger and better. Might just be a little bit better. It won't be to the same extent as the last, as the 1 year birthday bash. I'm still fatigued from the 1,000 member stream that we did, but I'll make sure the duck race is a little bit better just to celebrate the second birthday of Stacker Social. Look how far I know 365. Look how far it has come. It's incredible, incredibly amazing. But let's have a quick look at these questions people have been waiting for your answers on. Right, question, Silverpunk. When are you pouring the next silver hairy cow? Right, okay.
Never. No, never.
So,
no, that's it.
One thing I wanted to bring up about this. Now, most of us at least, will know the fable of the hairy cow. And mate, I will tell you this: you did an incredible job of that. That was not an easy undertaking to do. So well done to that. But do you think you'll ever try anything more intricate, or will you ever challenge yourself further than that? Because I do know it was a headache. It was a bloody massive headache.
Yeah, that type of thing. Just obviously, I'm not going to go over it because we've got. If the legs were slightly different, it'd have been doable, quite doable. But the thing that's annoying about that, that's doable now because I know how to do it. Yeah. So somewhere down the line, I'll have another crack at it when I don't want to say when I've got the time, when I feel up to it again. But I think that was pushing the envelope of what you can do. That's with my process, without doing lost wax casting, that is probably as far as you can take it.
Would you ever try that?
No, I don't think I would. I think I would.
I only know about this because of Scorpion, because he was letting me know about it. And it's basically when you make a mold and you use a wax figure as the mold, and then instead of taking the mold back apart and taking the thing out, you just leave it in, and then you pour the metal in, and it melts wax away, and you're left with the metal. That's basically it in a nutshell, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why they call it lost wax, because it goes. Yeah. But you can do it in various ways. You can coat it in basically like investment. They call it investment. It's just like white, kind of almost, if you can imagine, like plaster of Paris type of thing. Yeah. And you cover it, and then you put it in a kiln and you burn it out. Yeah. And then you can pour in as well. So there is a couple of ways, but to do that, you need like a big investment casting machine that sucks all the air bubbles out, and they're like £1,000 for a good one. And then it's just something that I like doing it the old way, just using sand and sand casting and pushing that to go as far as you can. That's what I like doing. Yeah,
no, for sure. And you stick to what you and what you're good at, mate, because you are absolutely smashing it. But there's not going to be another hairy cow coming anytime soon, guys, unfortunately.
No.
And by the way, can I just say, I think you handled that fantastically. Absolutely fantastically. Now, when you got that, when you got the challenge, as somebody who's done a bit of pouring in the past, many years ago, but has done a bit of pouring in the past and grasped the concept of pouring at least, when I saw it with the legs, my little brain was going, how is he going to do that? How is he going to do that? So seeing the whole process that you did, and seeing the way you put the putty in there to hold it, and instead of using the sand for that kind of area, I think you handled it fantastically. And it was such a difficult project, and I know it caused you many issues, and I know you had genuine headaches with it. But I think throughout the whole thing, you nailed it, mate. You really did. It was an incredible
thank
piece.
you.
Yeah, no.
It was good. I wouldn't. Here's the thing with that whole thing. It really stressed me at times, as you know, and but I wouldn't change it. I'd do it again, because I think that taught me so much stuff about how sand reacts. That's why I'm getting some of the results I'm getting now in my panels. Yeah, it's kind of. I don't think I'd be where I would be now if it wasn't for that.
No, for sure. It's these adversities that strengthen us in life, and that translates to so many other things. The things in life that are hard, and it takes a lot of effort to get over. The amount of benefit you get from that going forward is immense. You may not even realise it at the time, but you've you've strengthened yourself in so many ways by tackling something, thinking about something, and so many times in life, I don't know if you've ever experienced this yourself, when you have an epiphany moment and something just clicks, and just in that one thing clicking, it kind of opens up this whole new thought process for you, and you start understanding things that you never understood before, and it's just because you had this one epiphany of it. So I completely get that, mate. I really do, and again, well done on that one. Another question for 𝗕𝗂𝗃. I am a lifelong blues fan. Would you do something for a loving blue nose? I'm not sure who put that. I do apologise, guys.
No, no, I'm a Villa fan, so it would be very difficult. Unfortunately, it'd be very difficult. Very difficult.
Fair enough. And 𝗪𝗫 has 𝗪𝗫 has just been pointed out that he joined 𝗪𝗫𝗺𝗃 just before the 1 year bash, and he was a 250th member. And yeah, it's insane how much it's growing, and I love it. I love seeing it, guys. I truly do. It's absolutely incredible. You know, I'm not involved in the conversations a lot of the time. You may not believe this about me, but I do have quite a bit of social anxiety, and I sometimes find it difficult to get involved in conversations, and I say things and I immediately think, oh, I sounded like an idiot, and but I love watching all the guys react, interact with each other in there, sharing the pickups like we said earlier. You know, I really do love it. Even if people aren't getting involved in the actual conversation, it can still brighten their life, and I'm certainly one of the people that it absolutely brightens my life. So yeah, I'm loving seeing 𝗪𝗏𝗃 grow, and let's get it to 10,000 members, and we'll do another massive live stream, and we'll give away something fantastic for it. Why not? Hey. Okay, so question for 𝗕𝗂𝗃. Oh no, we've just done that one. Question for both of us. Okay, if you could work... Oh, this is a fantastic question, whoever asked it. Well done. If you could work at any mint, which mint would it be?
Do you want me to go first?
Please, mate. Yeah, you go first now.
Yeah. It's really easy. It'd be the Royal Mint, and I'd just go and shake things up and go, right, let's do some proper bars now, can we please?
Yeah,
you know, let's take on Germania. Yeah. Let's take on all these places like PowerCoin doing these swanky things. Let's go and give it, because we started this thing with a Royal Mint. Let's do some proper stuff.
Yeah, it's good answer, and I like the path you've gone down with your answer there. It's not to get the benefit from it. It's to go in there and sort your son's out, Roman.
Yeah, get out of here. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. For sure. No, I love it. And 𝗪𝗫 says he's the same way. And it does. And YouTube has helped me come out of my shell so much as well, especially these live streams. I've got to a point where I'm so much more comfortable doing live streams now. When I'm doing a video, I'm there. I'm like, and I don't know why. The second I press record, it's it. I'm like, I don't know what to say. Don't know how to say it. I'm worried everyone's going to be watching me, and it can be quite difficult. I've always said, I take my hats off to the people in the community, because there's a few of you out there in the community that you can just press record, and it comes so naturally to you guys. So well done to all of you. Next question. So me, I can't be a cop out, can I? I would say. It's such a good question, though, isn't it? It's a
very good question. Yeah, very good question.
Oh dear. I don't know. If you'd have asked me a year ago, I'd said Scottsdale. I would have said Scottsdale a year ago, and I still think Scottsdale is a fantastic mint. I think the Perth mint are a fantastic mint. I think the New Zealand mint. Now, if I say the New Zealand mint, am I allowed to go back next door and open up the doors to Agoro as well? Because they are technically the same company. It is all the New Zealand mint, isn't it? If anyone didn't know, the New Zealand mint rebranded themselves just for their collectibles coins that they do, and they call themselves Agoro, but it's still the New Zealand mint. So I think I should be allowed to go and see both areas.
We'd be in direct competition then, because that'd be the first company I'd go after to eradicate. If I was the Royal Mint, I'd go, right, we're going to do stuff better than Agoro. That's who we're aiming at. Yeah,
fairs. fairs, and I'll be in the blue corner going, come on, Agoro, Punk's over there with the Royal Mint right now. They're in the design room right now, coming up with fantastic pieces of silver. What have we got? We cannot lose this.
Brilliant.
For sure,
Brilliant.
for sure. They are the same. Yeah, they are, yeah, exactly. Agoro is part of the New Zealand Mint, so yeah, I think I'm allowed that. A stranger is someone you have not met yet. Absolutely, John. Yeah, no, for sure. I need to jump off. You take care of yourself, 365. We're not going to be going on for too much longer anyway. We're coming up to 10 o'clock, which is the time I do like to end things, and we've got the show on tomorrow. Someone who was asking earlier, was it John? Was it you earlier? Someone was asking about who's going to the 𝗪𝗁 Coin Fair tomorrow. I am, and I know there's going to be a couple of fantastic people there coming to join us. I don't expect hundreds of people to come to these things. It all depends if you're in the area, but it's nice. It's nice to walk around, look at the coins, and sit down together and have a coffee, etc. And I know you're going to come to the next West Midlands one, aren't you, Punk?
Yeah, I am indeed. Yeah, I'm looking for. I couldn't come to the last one because the wife was out on the evening before, so I was on daddy duty the next morning. But no, I've got a pass, so yeah, looking forward to the next one.
Yeah,
should be cool.
This right here is a great question. It's a great question. I apologise once again because I've literally just had enough time to copy and paste them, so I don't know who's asked it. I can actually answer this for you. I'm sure Punk will agree with what I'm saying, but the question is, why doesn't sand turn to glass when pouring? And the answer is, it's just not a high enough temperature. If the metal you were pouring was a high enough temperature, it would turn the sand to glass. That's correct, isn't it, Punk?
I'm guessing so. Yeah, it's. Oh yeah, I'm guessing so. I'm just thinking about when the Yeah, have you ever seen when the lightning strikes sand and they put metal rods in the sand and make glass?
Makes a rod. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, sand.
So it has to be the temperature.
Yeah, it is. It's just not. They can go for a lot of money. They've got a particular name, and it's when lightning, literally, like Punk says, lightning hits sand, and the way it goes into the sand like that, it turns it to glass, solidifies it, and they can be worth a lot of money. You have people farming them. You get like where areas you get a lot of lightning. You'll have like huge sand fields basically with metal rods all in them, and they try and farming them. So sand will turn to glass, and obviously that process is done through heat, and then they pour the glass and they blow it, etc. And so it would just be that it's just not getting the sand to a high enough temperature to turn it to glass, because sand is just little tiny particles of glass. That literally is what it is. So a very good question. What's your thoughts on silver hobo coins? What are your thoughts on them, mate?
I'll be totally honest. What are those? I don't know what those are.
So they're a company, aren't they? Hobo coins. Let me get the.
Oh, right. So, sorry, I don't know. I've never heard of them.
No, that's
sorry
fine.
for my ignorance.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's my dashboard. Here we go. Let me find them. I assume this is what we're referring to. Hobo coins. Now I didn't know that they were a. I thought hobo coins were just a. Here we go. Hobo coins. I thought these were just a supplier, like a dealership. I didn't know they make their own pieces. I've got my eye on this. I've had my eye on the Ozzy Osbourne bar. I haven't gone for it, but yeah, I did have my.
Oh wow! So they're like colorized bars and stuff to look cool.
Yeah, they do. They like pick coins, that kind of thing. I've got that one. I've got that one. The Eagle. Bought that off of 𝗀𝗶𝗃. So yeah, they're very nice coins. I just didn't. I don't know. I could be wrong on this, but I didn't know they produce from themselves. I thought they were just like a seller. But the stuff on the website is fantastic, isn't it? You got to be on it that much, for sure. So hobo nickels. I don't know about that. What's a hobo nickel?
It's all beyond me. This is, as I say, you always learn something. This is what's wicked.
I might have gone down the wrong direction here. Let's have a look. Hobo nickel. The hobo nickel is a sculptural art form involving the creative modification of small denomination coins, resulting in miniature bas reliefs. That went a little bit over my head. I'm going to be honest with you.
If I can just, I'm thinking, what does that mean? They stick a load of coins together, make a nice pattern, and it's like a panel. I'm guessing.
No.
No?
Not based on the photos I'm seeing. Let me just bring you over. Going to blank screen.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Yes, I have seen some of these things. They edit the coins, don't they?
Yeah.
They make the picture into something else. Yes, I've seen them.
So
yes.
It's like when
I didn't know they were called that.
They turn Abraham Lincoln into a punk rocker and
yeah. That stuff.
I get you.
Very cool.
I get you. No, they came for coin. Yeah, no, I get you. No, I get you. I get you guys. Sorry, guys. I thought you meant 𝗀𝗶𝗃𝗀𝗀, the website. But no, I know exactly what you mean. I've seen loads of videos online of people do it. They start off with a coin, with a design, and then they start scratching into it and turn the design into something completely new. And a lot of the times you'll see it and they turn them into punks or rockers or whatever. I like it. I do like it. You know, there's a part of me that cringes every time a coin gets touched. But I do like 𝗀𝗶𝗃 coins. I'm going to be honest with you. But like you say, punk, definitely learned something there. I did not know they were called 𝗀𝗶𝗃 coins. So every day really is a school day, guys. It really is. 𝗀𝗶𝗃 coin is a hand-carved piece of art made from yeah. We've got it, guys. We've got it. Thank you very much. American coins, 𝗀𝗶𝗃𝗀𝗃 back in the day in America's. Yeah, no, for sure. Here's a fantastic example of one in Stacker Social. Look at this shiny Stacker has put in. So that's the coin. That's how the coin would have started, and then they've carved it away. And turned it into something completely different, and it really, I really do love it. I really do love that. I think it's absolutely fantastic. So great, fantastic question on that one. I'm sorry, I got that. I was a little bit mistaken about what you meant there, but you know, there's literally a website that sells coin that's called 𝗀𝗶𝗃 coins, so you can see why I thought it was it was about that. But I do apologise. But no, a fantastic question. So let me have a look. Okay, guys, unless I've missed them, and if I have, I'm giving punk ideas. I know. If I have missed any question, I do apologise. But we're at 4 minutes past 10. Punk, I've had a fantastic chat, mate.
It's been brilliant.
I honestly cannot thank you enough for coming on, and I can't wait to have you back on for a chat for another chat, mate. I really can't.
Definitely.
You know, I had a bit of a rest for having the guests on, but and again, guys, I'm not going to say I'm going to have a guest every single week. You know, sometimes it will just be me, but as and when I can, I'll try and get guests come on, because I've missed this too much, mate. I really have missed this. James off to bed. You've timed it well, buddy. We're going to be ending it soon, but is there anything before I end it off, mate? Is there anything that you want to chat or bring up or discuss quickly before we go?
No, I think you covered it all at the beginning with the announcements and stuff. We just got some cool stuff coming in Stacker Social. That's the big thing, isn't it? Moving forward,
Wednesday.
we got
Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday. Don't tell anyone to keep their eyes open on Wednesday. And yeah, mate, I've had so much fun just chilling and having a night. It's nice just to have a chat rather than typing and what. It's just nice to come on live and have a good chat.
Yeah,
brilliant.
Well, it was always the point of these guys. What we do on a weekend. The point was always to have an opportunity for everyone in the community to get together on a live setting and just have a chat. It's like, I've always said from the beginning, when I see people talking amongst themselves in the live chat, I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. I really do. It's because I remember when we first started, you get comments but you didn't really see people interact, non-creators. You didn't see a lot of people interacting with each other, and through the community we built, and especially with Stacker Social, one of the things I love the most is how we've seen people get together, even if they're not a creator. They're just two people who love to collect or stack. They get together and have a chat and make new friends, and it's truly wonderful, isn't it? It really is.
Wicked. It really is cool, mate. Really, really cool.
Yeah, we've had some fantastic comments from Coin Noob, BBA, Luke, Carl, Scottish Bullion, Ian Ritchie, Baron Wiggins, and a few other guys. All of them basically to summarise, saying how fantastic you've done. And I knew it would be no different, mate. I know it's always a good show when you come in. And
but it's because it's so easy, though. That the thing is, TSC, it's so easy with you. It's just like, it's just like, let's go, TSC. It's I don't want to say it's a walk in the park, but it feels like that. It doesn't feel like I'm on a podcast.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I want it to be. I've always wanted it to. I've always wanted people to feel comfortable when they come on here. I don't want.
Yeah,
I've always said, it's never going to be an ambush. You know what I mean? It's. I only want. I don't. I'm not looking for controversy, and I'm not looking for anything like that. You know, I don't. I only want people to come on that I've got respect for, that I think we can sit down and have a really nice, friendly conversation with. So thank you. That means a lot to me, because it means I'm doing something right, at least.
You are, mate. 100%. You are. It's been brilliant. Thank you so much.
Thank you. John's got a Cartier gold ring. Oh, very fancy. So fancy, you spell it with an R. Collect coins, dug up coins, been detecting over 50 years. Yeah, I want one of the detectives to come on. I've been trying. We all know how long I've been trying to get BBA on. I'd love to get BB on, but Mercian, I'd love to get you on, or anybody. If you're anyone with a bit of experience with metal detecting, I'd like to get someone from the metal detecting field to come on. So pop me a message, DM me in Stacker Social if you've done if detecting is one of your hobbies, and I'd love to get you on for a chat. Great stack chat as always, guys and girls. Great show, TSC and Mr. Punk. Oh, thank you very much. You are the glue to all in stack. Oh, Ian, I don't know if I can agree with that, but it's very lovely, and thank you very much for saying it. John is a metal detector, but he doesn't post videos. It doesn't have to be someone who posts videos. If John, if you do metal collecting, come across. I've reached out. I've reached out in the past to non-creators, and there's a fair few people and non-creators I've spoke to. A lot of the time, understandably, they're a little bit anxious about coming on camera. But I'm going to continue to try and get some non-creators on for a chat, because you guys are just as valuable in this community as anyone else is. You know what I mean? And it's I want to see that representation if possible. Me and Percy were on the YouTube together, says John Clayton. Oh, fantastic! Thank you, TSC and Silver Punk, for a great evening. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Oh, thank you, mate. You guys still going to have cheeky coffee on the night shift? It's chaos. Oh, Nemo.
Oh, he's working.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. Nemo's another guy that's going to be coming on and join me at some point soon in the future. It's work. We've got to sort it out. So Nemo's got a night off to do it. So as soon as we can, we'll get that sorted. Just kidnap BNBA and force him on. I think it's going to get that way, mate. I think next time I go around BBAs with a package of silver for him, I'll have phone out. I'll be like, "Hi guys, welcome to another Stack Chat with me. I'm BBA right there," as he runs across the garden to hide. You know what I mean?
Oh, nice. Yeah.
We'll try and get
him. Just get him.
Yeah, that's it. Next time, BBA, get the calm bike back out, and you can take a video of me for everyone to laugh at, because that thing is a nightmare. It bloody is a nightmare. Coin Noob found some amazing stuff detecting crystal bells, hammered coins, Tudor shirt buttons. Oh, fantastic! Absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, everyone, guys. I've not mentioned it tonight, but if you are in the market for picking up some lovely silver for your stack, and you like silver around spot price, come and join me Monday night, 6 p.m. over on Whatnot. 90% of the coins that I'll have listed for Monday will be starting at or around or under spot price. There'll be literally pennies above spot price, and there's going to be some nice pieces. I've already got some listed if you want to pre-bid on those, but there'll be more listed on Monday because I'm going to the coin fair tomorrow. So we'll see what I can haggle for a good price when I'm at the fair. But thank you to everyone who supports me on the Mondays. Even if you're not buying anything, if you like to just come on, listen and have a chat, you're more than welcome. So thank you very, very much to everyone who does come across. And if you haven't done so as of yet, check out the description. There's a referral that if you sign up using it, you will get £10 credit off to purchase anything you like on Whatnot. It means that literally everybody can get at least one cheap piece of silver from Whatnot. It's a fantastic deal, so do take advantage of that. And don't forget, guys, a week tomorrow, 𝗔𝗺𝗃's going to be live in Stackers Social doing one of his monthly live auctions, which are fantastic. They really are, and you've got some fantastic pieces up for grabs. Have you got anything with you tonight you can show very quickly that may be available a week tomorrow?
Yeah, all these in the all those are lots in the sale.
Go on, get them close. Bring them close. Come on.
Oh, okay. Let's have a.
We want to see them. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at that.
I don't know if I can get it to focus
is
very well.
Is the 16 panel available?
I got it's put away. It's in a drawer, all in pieces. So that's good. That's quite difficult to get. But yeah, these are all going to be up for sale.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. Is the pamphlet available yet?
Yeah. It's on Stackers Social. It's in the. If you go to the I can't remember what it's called. The auction channel.
Yeah.
There's two places. I can't remember what it's called. What do you put it down as? Let me have a quick look. It's defaced auction details.
Yeah. I've got it. Hold on. Copy link. So here you go, guys. This is for the 𝗔𝗺𝗃 room in Stackers Social. If you click on that link, that will take you straight to the 𝗔𝗺𝗃 room, and the last thing that's been popped in there. If I go in there, where are we? 𝗔𝗺𝗃. Let me find it in here. Here we go. The last thing in there, as you can see right here, is the defaced live Stackers Social auction, and that's got all the details there. Is that is that the download there link there as well, or is that somewhere else?
Well, if you just scroll up to the top of that room, you'll find it there. Just to the very first message under 365, you've got the download, and then you've got all the photos of it as well.
Brilliant. Let's have a go right to the top. Right to the top.
Oh no, not 𝗔𝗺𝗃, not on mine. On the defaced auction details one, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
So, okay. Where's that?
There's a channel, defaced live auction. You'll have the auction stage, defaced auction chat, and defaced. Let me see if I can link it. It's got a room of its own, defaced live auction. You might have it minimised if it's not open.
I haven't browsed my channels in a while, so let's have a look. It's probably
defaced. It's called.
See, problem is I'm doing it under pressure now, so I'm.
Yeah, everyone's
defaced. So defaced auction details, yeah.
Details, yeah. Click that. If it's all in there, if you scroll to the top of that, it's got all the spiel and the catalogue or whatever.
Defaced auction details.
Everything they need's all in there.
Guys. There you go. Can you pop your referral code in Stack Chat Interact when you're able, please? I certainly can, my friend. I can do that right now, buddy. Right now. Here we go. There we go. And Stack Chat Interact. There you go, guys. I think 𝗀 put it in the chat. Thank you again for that, 𝗀. But if you're going to Stack Chat Interact, if you use that link, 10 quid free credit to everybody if you're new to Whatnot, and you can use it on anyone's. I would recommend using it in one of my auctions, but maybe I'm a little bit biased about that, but you can use it in anyone's auction. It doesn't matter. Honestly, use it on anyone's auction. I'll get a little bit of kickback just for you to get the £10 free, so it really makes no odds for me. But yeah, do come and join us, even if you're just there for the chat. You're all more than welcome. I'm working right now in Ripley Centre, but like I say, I recognise some of your routes worked around them areas a lot, lol. I used to live up near Ripley, mate. You know, that's very close to my old stomping ground right there. I'm waiting for you to do a panel piece in jigsaw shapes, and it's item number 30. There we go. There we go, guys. Guys, thank you so much for tonight. I've had so much fun. It really has been amazing. Punk, you know, you're somebody I think of very highly in this community, and I say that to people all the time. So thank you for coming on. and join us.
Oh, thank you, buddy. Thank you.
Cannot wait.
Been a pleasure.
No, I honestly cannot wait to meet you again in person in a couple of weeks' time down at the West Midlands Fair.
Yeah, wicked. It'll be cool, man.
Yeah,
can't wait.
10 to £100. Yeah. There's a chance. The standard you get is £10, and that's from one you're most likely to get. So I always just say £10, but there's a very small chance you might end up getting something more, like a robot toaster. One of his friends got £100, which is absolutely fantastic. It really is. I love the referral codes that Whatnot do, and the events. I always say, if you don't use Whatnot the rest of the time, at least get involved in the events, because they do some fantastic deals. They really do. But guys, I have a feeling we may have I'm not going to say. I don't think we've rabbled on long enough tonight, if I'm honest. But because I've got to be at the Yorkshire Coin Fair tomorrow morning, we are going to have to wrap it up, unfortunately. So Silverpunk, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Thank you to everybody in the chat for joining us. You've all been absolutely fantastic, as always. But for now, I'm going to leave you all by saying, until next time, as usual, look after each other, keep stacking, take care, and goodbye. There we go. Oh, Punk's doing it too. Love it.